in the fantasy grounds?
Well, yeah,
twice
because
this week
that's
I've already
the last thing I do.
Okay.
Everybody
Twice this
says
week
that
I've already-
every week, and I explain it to them every week.
twice this week I've made a spaghetti with an Italian sausage, and it's been really good.
Hell yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. There's only one thing I don't like about chorizo.
Spice?
No. When my performer friend uses it as an excuse to poison me and then steal my fame.
Hey, Pellet.
This video is important.
Hey, Pellet.
I hear you.
Just so you know, messages like that make me want to pick you more.
I'm aware. I'm
Oh,
just telling
so
you what you're
wanting
in
me
for.
to.
No, I'm not wanting you to, but I'm making you aware of what will happen if you do.
Oh. Is that
Kick
a
him or
threat?
what?
That is a warning, not a threat against you. No.
What are we
Oh.
talking about?
Nothing. Gold King, have you checked your frickin' PMs, by the way?
I've not. Now
Oh
I
my
have.
God.
He was driving home. He was at
I
work.
was.
I'm meeting
but there's no
because
new
I
PM.
sent him a message 2 days ago and haven't received a reply.
Oh, let me take a
I
look.
sent him
He's
3
probably-
messages. And then yesterday I
He's
sent
probably-
him 2 more messages and got no replies.
He's probably been sleeping the entire time.
I'm not seeing any. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, that thing. Right, I forgot about that. Yeah, no, you messaged me at like 1 a.m. and I was like, I'm not dealing with this right now. I need to sleep.
And
for
then
work.
promptly forgot about it?
Yes. Okay, the last one you sent was yesterday at 2 a.m. in the morning when I have work 4 hours after that. I am not
So
going to
you were still
respond
awake?
at that hour. What?
So you were still awake?
I was not awake for the second one, I was awake for the first one. But
Well,
the,
then you
the
could have
messages you sent on July
responded
9th,
to the...
I was awake, I saw them, and I said, no, I am trying to sleep right now, so I put the phone down. The second one, I was dead ass asleep at that point.
Okay, well it's all well and good that you were asleep, but why did you, respond after you woke up?
Okay, so after I woke up, it was today. I went into work at 8:55 a.m. I woke up at 8:40. Ever since then, I have been at work, and I just got here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And now I
Hey
just
there,
tasted
Wired.
chorizo. So first off, I need to figure out what Mystic is. And then I will get back to you.
Hello?
The Mystic is psionics.
I would need a good ass reason for you to go into that, but okay.
Why would you need a good reason for me to go into that?
Because it doesn't make sense at the current point in time for your character who's focusing on lightning magic.
Actually, there is a discipline under the Mystic class where it's all about lightning and storms and weather. In fact, it's called Mastery of Weather. So that's why I want to go into
it further. Once I actually do research into it, I will get back to you with a actual answer.
He's just scared, guys.
Uh,
So, as I was saying earlier, my new favorite insult. So, there were these kids climbing on the railing to the staircase at our off-campus housing last night. And I'm up on the top, and I go over, and I'm like, this is private property, you can't be doing that. Not to mention that was, you know, about 3 stories off the ground, and I'm like, they're gonna fall and crack their head open, and just no, I'm not dealing with that. And one of so there were 4 of them. 3 were like, okay, sorry, we'll leave. And then the 4th one, I don't believe that. I want to speak to your supervisor. This is not right. I come here every single day and do this stuff, and this isn't private property. I don't believe you. On and on and on, and I'm just like, I don't care if you believe me or not. If you like, I could get the police over here and let them explain it to you, but I'd really rather not bother them for a whiny little Karen like you. She did not like that. Oh,
I have
she
a
did not
question.
like that.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are we going to do what we did on the 4th on the 26th?
It's on the 24th, and
24th.
I would say so.
Okay, cool. We should tell everyone we're doing it before we do it.
But spontaneity.
Yeah, we did that. But now we know we're going to do it again.
are you 2 dating?
Fine.
No, we are not.
So, Utah has this weird holiday on July 24th called Pioneer Day. No other state does it as far as I'm aware. But basically, we've got fireworks on the 4th of July and fireworks on the 24th of July. So we're going to do another stream from work again on the 24th.
Yay.
With
Wait,
a
you guys got
slightly
green
better
on the
setup. Huh?
I heard you say that really differently on my end.
You know,
I heard it was pie and ear day.
now I want pie.
I recommend the chocolate silk pie. Those are really good.
Oh boy. they
Though, Prescott, I just realized a problem.
are. Oh.
My microphone that I've got for mobile streaming requires a headphone jack.
Hmm.
And my new phone that I've had for nearly a year now, but it's newer than the last time that I really did much IRL streaming, does not have one.
Uh-huh.
Is it the proprietary stupid Apple?
No, it's Android, it's Samsung, just, doesn't have one of those, you know.
3.5? Or
Yeah.
is it only the... I know that there are adapters for the USB-C to 3.5.
I don't have
In fact,
money
I'm
right
holding one
now.
right now.
My soul hurts.
Why?
Yeah, well, my blood hurts.
My lungs
I could
hurt.
say the same because a soul is part of you.
My feet hurt.
Oh, you can get over that.
Ugh, I might need
No, Wired has no soul. I just got in the chat. The first thing I see is Wired saying he has no soul.
Seems legit.
He sold it for a fur. Oh, yeah, that's legitimate. Yes. I never had one to begin with because I'm a ginger.
Did we say what we were doing for the day, or just talk about the day?
I said we'd be doing another stream then.
Okay.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim. This is Retrograde Renegades Starfinder. I will turn it over now to the soon-to-be dearly departed Benny. Please share
It's
with
the
the
first time you've
viewers
given
what
me anything,
happened.
and I was eating.
You did it a couple weeks ago. A couple.
I'm pretty sure it was
sessions
done
ago.
like last week, which is why I was like, okay, it's not going to be me. Then I was just like, I can chill and eat, and I'm tired and hungry.
Well, unfortunately, you are kind of the most involved person in the current situation.
All right, so I'm going to start doing some pelvic thrusts.
We don't need to know about your bedroom habits. We keep telling you.
Not even I need to know.
I'm pretty sure you're the exception to that rule.
Nothing about this makes me need to know.
Yeah, true. I guess you find out naturally. So, Benny, what's going on?
I'm laughing right now because you all are being dumb.
You kind of started it with that dumb comment. Which, by the way, is
Listen.
inappropriate for the stream. Could result in a ban.
What? How is that inappropriate in any way, shape, or form compared to all the other things we talk about? Anywho. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Starfinder. I'm Benny, the star of the show, clearly.
The Starfinder.
Where we had left off in Benny's quest line, because this is actually Benny's quest line. This is actually about me, unfortunately, because dear God, this is horrible. The party had, as a brief recap, been on a cruise ship with Benny, crashed said cruise ship, gotten a new ship from a big rat. That is not dead yet. We still need to kill him. Anywho, we went to Praxilon, not Praxilon, Absalom, found out that Praxilon was involved with a death god that was screaming necromantic code and dead technology. We found bionic zombies? Question mark.
Close
And
enough. Yeah, cyber zombies.
cyber zombies. Okay. And we have now gone to try and find Benny's dad, because of course he would be heading everything, logically speaking anyways. I believe we are on the planet Castrovelia, and we have rented out a rather large penthouse suite for a day, because we didn't want to go to his penthouse, because he invited us to come over once we had gotten close to the system even. And he wanted us to come to his penthouse, and we were like, no, screw you, that's obviously a trap, you come to ours. And he shrugged and said, oh, okay. So now we're setting up in said penthouse, and we are going to be, presumably, meeting Benny's dad, who's behind some abominations of mankind and nature. And technology. And God.
All right. So the party is in the map I've pulled up here. You guys rented the entire apartment? Or penthouse apartment? Is there anything you guys wanted to do or prepare ahead of time?
Yes. I would like to ask someone to go down to the front to watch for him to come in. Because, of course, someone's going to need to bring him up here. But at the same time, I probably want to make sure that he doesn't come in with, like, a bunch of goons or something.
Fuck it, I'll do it.
Thank you. Love you,
I like
Ricky.
the feel of this place, anyways.
But it's so cozy and clean and neat and straight and orderly. And God, it makes me feel rich.
It's too new. I'll just say
Of
that.
course. What do you mean too new?
See ya. Actually, what does he look like? Oh wait, because I don't know what he looks like. I'm assuming he's like got big ears.
Yes. Ricky.
Okay.
He has big ears.
All right. Cool.
Yes. He looks like a rabbit, Ricky. He looks like a very rich and pompous rabbit with a admittedly wonderful mustache.
Oh,
All right. You're taking the stairs or the elevator down?
Taking the stairs.
All right. When you reach the bottom, give me a perception check.
All right. Oh, right away.
Yep, it's actually a double perception check in this case. There's 2 thresholds. So
Oh dear.
the
Alright,
easy
cool.
one's fairly easy, the hard one's fairly hard.
All right.
You don't say?
Perception. There's from Ricky. However, big whammies.
Ooh.
All right, so you both comfortably see the limo moving down the street. You just see a limo and a bunch of other cars. Eddie does point out that a number of those cars are shadowing and leading that limo, and a number of those are slightly low, as is the limo.
Cool. About how many cars?
About 6.
Alright.
3 leading, 3 trailing.
I'm gonna very quietly speak into the communication, or the communicator, and just say, 6 following cars, 1 limo. All of them looks to be full to the brim with armored bad guys. I think. And assuming 4 per, that's what, 24 at minimum ish.
But he just glances over. When do you guys want to go make sure he doesn't, just get murked? Also, did any of you guys have any other plans or ideas before for setup?
Sure, I will go down.
You don't exactly have a lot of time now.
Benny.
apparently.
Ricky, whichever one of you kids it is, the professor will head down.
All right. The professor, I'm assuming you're going to take the elevator.
Well, yeah. You think this guy is
gonna
gonna
walk down all
walk
that
down
wheeling?
how many stairs?
Listen, the professor is an old, timely man. He needs to get fit.
His knees aren't what they used to be.
He's got to use a cane. Imagine what would happen if he fell.
Yeah,
I don't
that'd
even know
just
if
be
he
a
has life
disaster.
alert.
All right. So the limo and its escort pull up about the same time the professor gets out of the elevator. And the
I'm sitting in one of the chairs in the lobby. My feet are resting on Eddie, like on the floor, like using him as an ottoman, and I'm acting as though I'm like asleep or like shut down.
All right. The driver steps out of the limo. He's a fairly smartly dressed rabbit, but you can clearly tell this is a chauffeur, not the person you're after. He opens the backside passenger door, and out steps a older-looking rabbit. It looks almost like a direct image of Benny. He's just an older version of Benny from what you can see. He is walking with a cane, and then out from behind him steps Benny.
Oh boy.
What?
So
Hey, Benny, real quick, draw something on like the back of your hand or something.
What?
Just like draw like a little X somewhere.
What? Why?
I can tell you in a sec.
Just trust us. It would be a wise decision.
I'm gonna toss it out there right now. Benny, your Benny is wearing completely different clothes from that Benny, I assume.
the Benny that stepped out of the vehicle is wearing a very fancy-looking suit.
Mm-hmm. It's real easy to take clothes off.
I mean, this is
I mean, there's also the fact that, you know, there's technology out there that could literally make him just copy holographically
There is also
another
He's
fact
getting
outfit.
close. He's getting close.
There is also the fact that your Benny has an artificial leg.
A very noisy one. In fact, if you need to know the difference between the two, just say space.
Okay, you know,
Thank
you
space
got a
program. Hey, what the hell?
you got a good point there. Yeah, we're good. We're not gonna get confused.
I mean, Ricky says that anyways.
All right,
Let's
so
just like a marker,
Benny is
draw
still
like on the
confused.
back of your hand or something like that. Trust me.
Benny's still confused, but just goes ahead and
Who
does
the
it.
fuck? Can we
Benny,
talk about
answer
that
your
for a
leg.
sec?
Sim, why are you playing the sound effect? This isn't the orb.
Because I was scrolling up to your character stats for your card and saw it and was like, I'm gonna play it.
all right, so they both walk in. The older of the two, you assume, is Robert. Will approach the professor as the professor has just stepped out of the airlock. I assume you're here to meet us?
Yes. Yes, I will take you right on up. I
Alright.
do not recall this other one being a factor in this meeting, though.
He will help explain everything.
The professor will glance over at Ricky.
I'm like asleep.
You're pretending to be asleep, damn it.
Yeah.
In the lobby of a high-class apartment complex.
I suppose that would
I'm
be
waiting for
acceptable. So the professor will get back onto the elevator. For the
All right.
record, he is going to already be starting to drone about animals and stuff. Psychological warfare.
All right.
You can't.
Did you take Toby with you when you went down?
Oh yeah, Toby's always with him.
Cool.
That'd be like
Of course.
saying, did Eddie go with Ricky? Of course, always.
How close to the weight limit is the elevator right now?
They're high-quality elevators, but it is tracking a fair bit more weight than you would expect from 4 people.
Well, that's okay. I mean, just gives the professor more time to drive them crazy with rambling.
Though we should probably look into the professor's diet.
Quick sidebar question, Jim. Are we
Yep.
okay with that having been rolled into token spell? Because I don't see it anywhere else.
Mage mark. That's the like the physical. Just make a mark on something.
Yep.
Yeah. If it's a magic, I'll assume it's a limited time, but long enough for an encounter, basically.
Okay. Then before the shindig gets running, poke,
What?
and there
Pellet
is
them,
now
Yeah.
there is now a fractal butterfly on Benny's cheek.
He moves to try and like wipe at it. The hell's this?
Identifying marks. It should go away in is that an hour or a day? It'll go away.
Why does it have to be? I probably can't see it. Oh no, I'm standing in front of the glass. I can probably see
By the way, Pellet, I see where you are.
it.
Wondered when someone might notice.
It's
I
warm.
saw you walking around before.
Well, it's like it's warm.
It's warm. Who expects security in the bathroom?
That's not even
Alright.
a bathroom. That's just a tub.
It's a
So
bath.
you guys exit the elevator at the top. And those of you with access to the security feeds, because you're a
And
penthouse
that
apartment.
is that is the breeding mechanic behind the beetles of Alpharon 4. They actually can grow quite rapidly, and while they've got a lifespan of only about 4 hours, in those 4 hours they basically get right to breeding. And yes, here we are.
All right, banned from Twitch. Let's go.
Bing.
Alright, and for those of you seeing the security footage, yes, you will see what looks to be a carbon copy of Benny and just an older version of Benny riding up the elevator with Toby Kale and the professor.
Pellet's going. Pellet. Yeah, pellet. It's going to grow.
Okay. As soon as the elevator ding sounds, I am burning one of 3 spell gems of Zone of Truth in the marked circle.
Alright. I was trying to figure out what someone had put that there for.
It's only gonna last 5 minutes, that's why I had to wait.
Alright.
Have you informed any of us that that is there?
I've informed Benny.
Okay, thank you.
And I imagine that at some point or another that HUD thing that we all share should be able to demarcate spell zones.
Oh yeah.
Theoret-
Your TACnet is not just technology. Because the universe has integration of tech and magic, it can easily be, okay, you've cast a spell here. This is the zone. So they won't know. They'll just see that you've done something in this area. But it'd like be someone putting a landmine down and saying, this is the explosion area.
You don't know where, you don't know what, but it's here.
Alright, so which way are you guys going through? You're going to be going via 2, 3, 4, 6? Or are you just going to be taking him straight through that little back room?
We'll go this way.
Alright.
and this leads me to the particular variety of mustelid that is found actually here on this planet.
Professor, if you please.
Yes, Benny. What seems to be the matter?
This is going to be a bit of an important discussion for me.
Okay. And so the mustelid of this planet, they
Please stop talking.
Okay. Yes, Betty. Go ahead.
And Eddie and Ricky will reach the top at this point. You can move around as need be.
Oh god. It seemed a lot shorter on the way down. I assume
Robots will get out of breath.
I assume that they're in that area. Then I'm just gonna open the door, close it, make sure nobody is seeing me. I'm just gonna collapse, and just like melt.
I can point out that the robot is now out of breath.
Next, we'll see the robot get in the hot tub.
Anywho.
Yes.
Dad?
So.
Clone?
Oh. I'm not the clone. Yeah, Robert says.
What?
So, is he the clone, or is he the clone? Or
Both.
are they both?
I mean, the old adage, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, in this case, only is half true. 2 clones. One does the job, the other wastes money.
Oh, that's kind of clever. Wait, no, I'm mad at you. For all the evil stuff you do.
Wait, say that last part again? Philip was PMing me real quick.
2 clones.
In short, he said that you and the other Benny in the room are both clones.
Okay.
Specifically clones of him.
How many clones are there exactly?
Only 2.
And is that why you're cool with just assuming me dead and giving me 1 billion credits in debt?
Well, the assumed dead was, well, that was supposed to actually kill you, and then when I noticed you were, well, not, I had to stop you spending money some other way.
Right. Why?
Because you waste it. And we need these funds to, well, run the business.
He's just sitting there with his elbows on the counter, hands folded together, 2 fingers up, kind of like over his lips, as he just kind of like looks between the 2 of them. Did you ever consider telling me to not spend money?
We tried that one.
Yeah, you're right. You did. So wait, when you said supposed to kill, yeah, I'm getting there. Hold on. Did you hire the rats to kill me because I was supposed to die?
Partially.
That's a yes. That is entirely a yes.
What's the other part?
I didn't have to pay as much because he was after someone on that ship anyway.
Slowly glances over at Samimi, slowly glances back.
Samimi looks anger.
All right, so where are we going from here then?
Well, the ultimate goal is to either bring you back to the company, maybe teach you how to be responsible, and I might have 2 functional clones, or
The professor
finish the job.
can't hold back a snort of laughter at the be functional.
It was
You
or
know,
what?
he just can't.
Pellet will
Or what?
remain emotionless.
Or what?
Or finish what was his name? That rat started.
Okay. Well, sounds good. Let's go with option A.
What?
Benny glances over at Sabimi. What?
She's looking at a combination of furious, betrayed, and hurt.
Pellet will fold his arms but say nothing.
Alright, the limo's waiting downstairs. Let's go.
He softly moves to stand up. By the way, what's with all the other vehicles?
Just security.
Right.
Can everyone in the
real
room
quick.
give me a perception check?
Real quick,
Yep.
Pellet, I need your stamina points.
I give those to you already.
You actually did not. Oh, it's down at the bottom. Never mind. We're good.
So can I get a perception from everyone? And Samimi additionally, could I get a mysticism? I think it is the magic roll.
I perceive.
I've got a significant bonus in that. Can I try?
Oh yeah, you know about the spell there, so yeah, you can do a mysticism as well. Alright, so the 2 mysticisms, you can tell that the Zone of Truth is not affecting them.
So now that you've
They-
spun that little web of statements, perhaps you would be willing to tell us the actual truth.
And for the rest of you with the perception, you'll see that the other Benny, not your Benny, is a little fidgety. Almost like he's impatient.
I know that look.
Shush. As Benny was just
Uh,
moving to stand up, he goes, "Oh, one thing," holds up a hand, holds up a singular finger, and just moves to sit back down. There is a bit of a problem with Samimi, who was it again? That church.
You have no idea how little that narrows it down.
The church. The church. You know the church.
Like all of them at this point, I think it was.
Well, I mean, there's the Crusade that's probably going to get called down on, well, everything to do with Praxilon. There's Abadar Corp, which is starting an audit, and they can
the one that you gave that orb thing to.
That was, well, see, who was there? I know the Church of the or the Crusade of the Inheritor.
He
was
just
there.
looks back to his
Oh,
air
and the
quotations,
Church of
father and other
Serenway.
clone. Listen, there's a lot of religious people who are angry at Praxilon right now, and I don't know. Now that I think about it, it kind of might be a little bit, of an issue. I mean,
Well,
clearly there's something that's got to be worked out there.
I wouldn't be too concerned about the churches or their avatars.
Why?
That's an interesting stance to take.
That really is.
My benefactor assures me that they won't be a problem.
Who is this benefactor? Because simply stating a benefactor has said something has literally no weight. You know this. Give me some weight with this name. Come on.
I mean, I was assuming it was the city mind.
Yeah,
'cause-
you've met them, and he'll nod like that is correct.
Because, all that
This-
necro code, but I mean,
I
City
mean-
Mind is yeah, it's a pretty bad benefactor, but he's got his limits.
He does. Can't be everywhere at once, neither can his giant bird, and his giant bird is, well, terrifying, I'm going to admit, but can't be everywhere at once. Like it can't be here right now, where potentially people could die.
One sec, sorry.
What I sent you isn't important right now.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I was just reading through what Ricky sent me. So, can you just repeat that? Sorry. Benny?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, where do you need me to pick up from?
No, that's just that last sentence you were saying.
Right, so City Mind can't be everywhere, neither can
Yep.
his Big Bird and I. Right here, right now, where people could potentially, die and stuff.
Uh,
It's just-
I thought you were more intelligent than making threats. And at that point, the other Benny is going to not be able to hold in a chuckle.
I mean, intelligence is definitely one thing.
Well, if you are going to be the one attacking, I'll allow you to make the first move.
I'm still debating this proposition, though, because, damn it, I really want to get back into Praxilon. I'm sure you still have my ship.
The other Benny will pipe up. My ship?
My ship? Fuck you.
Let's not. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's already been, stupid and given himself to that stupid thing.
What?
Because, well, the only way you can not be affected by a zone of truth like that is if you aren't alive anymore. If you don't have a will of your own. Because reasons? But I could think of a couple of reasons we've seen lately that somebody might not have their own will anymore.
And how does this change the current discussion, though?
Well, see, I already didn't like you. At all, really. But, I really don't like what you've been doing to people. Against their will. Taking their souls and turning them into those things. The fact that
I
you
mean-
did it yourself is terrible.
Gonna be honest, Dad's a little fucked. This is coming from yourself, supposedly.
Oh, doing it to myself? No. This shell was a unwitting pawn.
What? You wanna run that one by me again?
While the clones, multiple, are organic, at least for now, this shell did prove to be rather stubborn, and I needed the resources. It was a surprise to see that version of you, and he points to your Benny. To see that version of you causing trouble.
Wow, you were surprised to see him causing trouble. That's impressive.
Benny slowly pulls out a pistol, places it on the desk. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, I was your father. Or this shell was your father. I was an originator for clones. Never really focused too much on the biological side.
His thumb draws back the hammer of the pistol. Who are you?
It's just gonna open its mouth, and everybody take 1d6 damage. Well, except for Benny and also for Ricky and Eddie, because you guys ain't in the room. The rest of you hear static, as this is a much stronger version than what you've known in the past.
You say except for Benny, do you mean me, Benny,
So
or
can
do you mean
everyone
the
roll
other
me
Benny?
1d6, please, for your own damage?
He meant Ricky.
Oh, he meant Rick. Okay. So I'm doing a d6 damage, yes?
Yeah, so just roll a d6 and I'll apply the damage to you.
Okay, cool.
Alright. So he'll do that briefly and then it'll stop. Does that answer who I am?
Benny at this point is aiming the pistol at him.
He doesn't seem very phased. You will note that the other Benny is also bleeding from his eyes.
Does he seem phased by it?
He seems more annoyed.
Ah, yes, how dare you give me internal hemorrhaging again.
That's probably more in the line of, oh, this again.
Hmm. Man, I'm trying to think of a good next move here.
I mean, at this point, negotiations have broken down.
I mean, your Benny did point his weapon first. Your Benny made the first threat.
Okay, hey, you have killed, question mark, my father? And you expect me just to take that sitting down?
I mean,
You walk in here with a fucking clone of me and tell me I'm a clone and expect me to just fucking take that like, it's cool. No! Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. I want my ship back. I want my Praxilon back. That's not going to happen though, is it? You fucking put your beady little fingers in it.
Well, Praxilon originally was just a means. They had the facilities, they were large enough, but not so large they would draw attention. It was a very convenient target.
I'm not sure whether I am insulted by that or grateful.
How are you in any way, shape, or form insulted by this?
Because that means that the Warren wasn't big enough for. Never mind. Or maybe the Warren was too big?
Was judged as too difficult to control.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
No centralized leadership figure.
I mean, we've got a captain, but, like, I think we deposed him twice.
Listen, don't give the entity ideas. So why do you want me back? Honestly and actually. You know that I know some shit's gone down. And I know just a little bit more now, thanks to you being, well, let's be honest, a bit blunt. What is your play from here?
Stop the leak of information, regain control, finish the project.
I honestly don't think, I really don't think you can manage that. A lot of it is kind of out on the table right now, my friend.
Oh? I think you misjudged the gravitas of the situation.
Feel free to continue monologuing and explaining.
I think you've seen what the ultimate goal is. You were at Coronet.
Are you trying to make a sick?
Are my actions really bad when compared to the spiral? The hunger.
Remind me what the spiral is again. I know that's something.
The black hole.
Ah.
I'm sorry, are you trying to bring relative morality into this discussion?
Hold on. What the hell does any of this have to do with the black hole?
Well, it will destroy every living organism in the galaxy. It will consume their souls. I am preserving the souls I can and removing the living matter for it to consume.
How are you preserving souls?
They remain inside the city mind circuit.
Oh, okay. So I can tell the church. Wow. I'm just gonna be able to loop all of the churches in on this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little crusady, aren't I?
I think Crusade's a good mood to have right now, honestly. I'm just. Hmm. Mm. You are making me feel emotions I haven't felt in years.
Well, this would have been so much simpler if we were at our apartment.
Why do you have the trapdoor with the sharks there?
No. Not very efficient.
I mean, true, but it's definitely classy.
Remind me to show you that list I found sometime.
What this?
Bunch of stuff not to do. Pretty sure Shark Tanks is on it.
Ricky would like to try to interface with the elevators and just lock them down.
Alright.
Sure they won't go up and down.
Yep. You don't even need to roll for that. You guys have access. And with your roll, even on a 1, you'd be making the 15 minimum, wouldn't you?
I think so. 16 actually.
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna make the 15, so I'm not gonna bother with the whole. Oh, you got a 1 in 20 chance of just getting it wrong for the sake of getting it wrong.
Oh, yeah. Out of curiosity.
But yes, you are able to lock down the elevators.
Tell you what. Would you mind giving myself and my new companion some time to convene over this?
Very well.
He gestures to the door on their left. Number 6.
Well, the professor will go ahead and head in there.
I was gesturing to Benny's. The Bennies.
Oh.
The Benny Bunnies.
Oh.
Just like, please exit the room while we convene.
Ricky, get out of there!
What?
Oh, wait.
Actually,
no,
I think Ricky's in a good position right now.
What am I
The
not supposed
professor
to be?
will send Toby Cale after them to keep an eye on him.
And or catch snacks.
Alright. We need a plan.
Okay, so I've got the silent gun, and that could
Right.
be a good way to shut him up. We need to label these. So you're Benny A, and that your dad is Benny B, and the clone that is definitely an evil robot is Benny C. Okay?
I don't think it's a robot it bled. I think the other clone is just kind of tied up into this, but is as morally reprehensible as my dad. Or at least as morally reprehensible as the thing that is now my dad.
Yeah, probably. They made bad choices. Sad that they made bad choices. But bad choices have consequences. And
Right, so my dad is dead. Still processing that one mentally, but trying not to think about it too much.
Did you record that conversation? Please tell me you were smart enough to have your your device record it.
Yeah, I'm assuming the party has all recorded it.
Okay,
I'll hit that with a yes then.
Current plan. He's admitted he's dead.
He's admitted that he is tied to the city mind.
We can probably buy off the security forces downstairs if we can make sure that he doesn't have authorization / access to stuff anymore. And since
Do we
any
really think he's
biometrics,
going to be so simple to kill?
how thick is the glass, do you think?
He turns around, glances at the glass.
Yeah, you probably couldn't beat it, but you could probably shoot through it.
It's not bulletproof.
No, it's standard high-rise quality, so it's good quality. It's thick. It's designed to stop people bumping into it and falling out, but it's not armored or anything.
Right, so I just turn over and I say it's not bulletproof.
Okay, well, we do have the option of that trick that we pulled on the bridge of the starship that let us survive. Blow it up with a grenade and shove them out. Do they look like they might have jetpacks or anything like that?
They don't look like it, but let's be honest here. This is my dad, my former dad. Something that has probably his same level of intelligence that we're talking about, if not more.
Yeah. I wish
And
we
it's
had
also
enough
kind of undead.
Yeah, I wish we had enough time that I could pray and maybe contact. Wait, I've got a phone.
For personal reasons, I'm not going to have a major voice in this decision.
Oh, I've got all kinds of major
Okay.
voice in this decision. He set slavers on me. Again.
Slavers?
Yes?
Is that what what was going on with you?
I also have to be back in just a minute.
Okay. We do have a secondary option here. And that secondary option is we do try to cooperate with them and fuck shit up from the inside.
Well, I've already sent the information that I sent to the other two churches to the Church of Death of the Lady of Graves. So, oops.
Right. That's fine. That's perfectly all right. He seems to be cocky enough to believe that he can prevent them from doing literally anything. And if he's right, you know, there's a few things to consider here. One thing is he is trying to prevent a solution to this black hole. Now, I don't agree with this solution at all. But maybe an actual solution is hidden inside of it. For one thing. For
Well,
another thing,
Maybe, but
it could potentially give us access to I guess tools is the best word for it. Assets we wouldn't normally have.
resources?
Yes, resources. That's good. Resources and assets, technically, honestly. There's a lot we could do if he thinks we're with him, and there's a lot we could do. Yeah, I mean, if we just kill him right now, I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna be wanted people. I mean, the churches know, but like, I don't think it's gonna be as clean cut as we think it is. I think we're still gonna run into some problems. Murder isn't something you can just do cleanly. Not unless you're a hitman who has really no record of your identity existing anywhere. Which is part of the reason why I haven't gone through with that undeath certificate thing. But, yeah, there's a lot of interesting things to consider here, and I believe we're on a time limit. I don't think he's just going to sit in there all day. We need to figure something out. Professor, what's your take?
I personally would not want to work with him at all, I would say we find some
Oh, I'm
way
not
to
saying
kill
we
him.
actually work with him. Let me make that clear. I by no means or at any point want us to legitimately work with and or for him.
I have more respect for myself than pretending to do so.
Well, let me put
I
it to
just
you
think that
like
he's gonna put the.
this.
I just think that he's gonna be faster to put the knife in our back than we're gonna be to put it in his, and that's if we start putting the knife in his back immediately.
Right. You know, that's probably true. That's almost certain. This is our opportunity. I got an idea. I have an idea.
Do you?
I
Do you have a
actually do.
cunning plan?
I think I have an idea, guys. And Benny just starts to grow a bit of a wide smile. There's another Benny.
Yes.
Who's to say I'm not that Benny?
Them. That's kind of the crux of my argument. Because, like I was about to say, if you're a clone, then any biometrics that have been set up for the company are gonna work for you.
Right. So, well, the only problem is we need to take them out in a way that's discreet then, because if they both fall from the window, I guess we're going to need to get that Benny's clothes. At the best. I mean, at the very least. And we're going to have to do it in a way that doesn't damage them too much and make me not look damaged. If we're going to attempt to pull this off.
Well, it's gonna be really hard to fool his security because of, the leg.
The leg is perfectly seamless and should not be obvious in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, except how long do you think it's gonna be in that vehicle before somebody says one of the three words that we kind of can't say around you without giving away who you are?
What do you mean?
You mean like space?
Thank you, Outer Space Program.
Or
Yeah, that
otter?
one.
Thank you, Outer Space Program.
That one too.
I forget the third one. What was the third one?
Foundation.
Thank you, Outer Space Foundation.
All right. So space, otter, and foundation.
Thank you, Outer Space Program. Foundation. Program Foundation. What is going on right now?
It's a comedy break.
Wait, have you not been noticing that?
Not been noticing what?
Hang on, give me a second. Ricky,
Yeah.
do you still have that video editing thing in your phone? Could you censor out the keywords in the trigger of the last 20 seconds or so of video feed and get me a copy of that file?
Yeah, sure. Like now? How important is this?
To make or break a plan.
Sure. Give me a sec.
Either way, I think it's probably our best bet to both get on the inside and whatnot. We don't even need to kill them necessarily. We could just incapacitate them. And more or
Well,
less, arrest them for the churches and all that.
If he's a death robot, then he's not going to be easy to incapacitate. I don't think
This
we'll be able
is-
to.
This is true. I mean, Uh,
So, immunity to bleeding, immunity to death effects, immunity to disease, immunity to mind altering, immunity to paralysis, immunity to poison, immunity to sleep, immunity to stunning, and immunity to subdual damage.
Here you go. Here's an edited version. It's audio's okay. Transition and editing not too great, but you know.
You only
I
had
did
30
this-
seconds to work on it.
I mean, how fast do you think he is? Oh yeah.
He is an AI.
So, Samimi's gonna turn it around and hit play. See, every time we say one of a few words, you have a trigger reaction to do this.
Oh, that's really fucking weird.
Apparently,
Why
they
would
wipe
the-
it from your memory.
Hey, don't
Wow.
you say the 3 trigger words?
Yes, but they don't then re-trigger it.
Okay.
That was specifically noted that him saying it doesn't re-trigger it. Otherwise,
Otherwise, it's ad infinitum.
Yeah.
he dies of exhaustion.
And they didn't want to do that because that'd be.
Would that be a
cruel
bad
unusual.
thing, though?
It would be cruel and unusual.
It meant, well, it would mean that they'd spend a lot of money and not get any advertising out of it, which I think is what they were actually doing, which is kind of clever and neat, and a little bit horrible, but kind of clever and neat, and a little funny.
Maybe I can work it into a conversation now that I know it's there.
Space.
Outer space program, thank you. Fuck.
You know, like the first time you do it, they're gonna ask who they are, and you're not even gonna realize that they asked to give them a proper answer.
I mean, the Outer Space Foundation are just a bunch of otters who make technology, aren't they?
I think they sponsor the professor too.
Not directly. Most of my sponsorship comes through the university, and they're just people willing to fund the research.
Made
They
possible
did
by groups like you.
give
Thank you.
support to the menagerie for the sake of the outer space outer space enclosure, but beyond that, no.
They did also work on the companion cube.
Oh, did they? Oh, right.
Yeah.
But that's not my
Using-
research.
So they were using technology, they've called it using Otter Space to make bigger on the inside technology.
Hold on. Do you think if I focus really hard, I could try to mumble it?
I'd require a check each time.
I'm okay with that.
And how long do you think you can keep that up, though?
I could make it seem like a cough. Maybe.
Space.
Well, I need to roll a check now.
Give me a will save.
A will save. I'm decent with a will. Will's a nice guy.
Yes, you do manage to hold it in.
Thank you, Outer Space Foundation.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. That was very obvious what you were actually saying there.
Shush. I'll work on it, okay? It takes time. But either way, we have some people who are very patiently waiting us in the other room. How's Toby doing?
So, the other Benny is sitting down, fidgeting a little bit, doesn't seem particularly comfortable. But Robert is just sitting there almost perfectly still.
Oh, the professor will relay that.
Hmm. All right, so silence thingy, other tools, all that whatnot. Are we good to go?
Ricky's in this room, just like leaning against a pillar. I mean, if shit goes down, shit goes down.
Is that thing a pistol? Samimi, is that silence thing you have a pistol?
Yeah.
You want to trade me? I'm a kind of good shot.
Yeah, here.
You know, I'm trading my rotating tactical pistol with Samimi's psionic pistol, I think.
Silence.
If you can link it in the chat.
Party.
Putting my rotating pistol in there.
Because I also have a funny feeling most of you are probably going to be getting the silent weapons.
Yeah, I can imagine. How do I move it from? Actually, can I just?
You can't. We gotta find it again. Actually, hold on. Let's open the party.
Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'll
Party
add him to the party sheet.
Yeah. Rotating tactical pistol. Where are you? That pistol notably has a silencer on it.
All right, so I've added them to the party sheet. In fact, let me just double everything we got in the party sheet, so
Why doubling it?
that way players can grab it and add it to their sheet if needed.
What? Oh, I can put the rotating pistol on my sheet, but just have it unequipped. I got you.
So it lets you keep it, and as I said, I suspect a lot of you are probably gonna go for the sonic suppressive weapons.
At some point or another, yeah. Probably.
All right,
The,
whatever. I'd take one.
I think we only have one. I think the purpose of this is to, like, if I drop it, you just have it in your sheet now for when you pick it up.
Actually, just thinking on it, the you guys did have an opportunity. You guys would have had an opportunity since you fought the robot, the original drones, to have a shopping.
How much
I mean,
does
this
this
is
suppressor
true.
cost?
But I really didn't think about that.
I'm giving the player the opportunity.
Okay.
They cost 1,400 each.
I'm just taking some Amy's. I'm not buying one.
Mm-hmm.
I already bought a pistol. So Mimi, you get my pistol.
I ain't good at quiet.
Yeah, the professor doesn't really care about being quiet on stuff. So he
I
would,
thought you guys were interested in the suppressor pistol because it stops the static scream.
Oh, how much are they? They're
1,400.
oh Jesus. Did anybody buy extras?
I mean, it's a level 5 weapon. I can have.
Level 3 weapon.
Oh, yeah, it's a level 3 weapon. I can have bullet extras. It's not like we have not been on our ships up until this point.
Yeah.
the professor would have passed on it. Mostly because I'm out of space in my cane.
For
You gonna
now.
make your cane modular?
What?
His cane can hold a limited number of weapons.
Yeah, so just take one out and put one in. Namely the sonic suppressor. Because,
Well,
the boss we're about to fight is kind of dependent on it.
the thing is that it's not so much a... I can't exactly just take out a weapon and put a new one in.
Right, so you didn't make it modular.
I mean, I can swap between multiple different weapons. 5 different weapons in there.
But you didn't make those weapons modular.
No, taking a weapon out or adding a new weapon to it is hard. And costs.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm saying is you didn't make it like Legos, where you can take one Lego out and put a new Lego in.
No, because that wouldn't work.
With Legos.
But that wouldn't work for a weapon.
Anywho. You could always just have the sonic suppressor as a separate gun from your cane. Like maybe in a jacket
Fine.
pocket or actual holster.
He's really trying to push you to have one, isn't he?
Yeah.
We're literally
rather
about to
annoyingly
fight
so.
what I assume is a decently leveled boss at the very least, who does 1d6 scream damage. And like the last time it opened, its mouth, all of us
Yeah.
4 and or 6 direct damage.
Don't make me throw you in the lake.
That's about a little less than 20% of my health, buddy. He does that 5 or 6 times.
There, problem solved.
I'm surprised no one's done the donation goal yet.
I know! That donation goal would fix all of our problems right now.
No, it would make things worse. Ugh.
Now I gotta get ammo for this gun. Oh, wait, no, it's the battery thing.
Yep, so I'm ready. Y'all ready?
I don't know. Ah, there it is.
Ricky, you ready?
What?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You
Are you
understand
What you
what
guys
we're
are
ready?
doing?
talking about in there?
You understand what we're doing, right?
Shooting them. Hell yeah.
I mean, shoot and or capture. If we could capture the clone, that'd probably be good. Because
I can manage that. I can figure something out.
But
I can also shoot him.
Just 100% kill the dad.
Cool.
I'm gonna stand by the elevator and make sure they're not gonna escape.
Why don't you stand by like where 3 goes into 2 then?
Okay, I could do that.
I mean, the elevator's already locked down. Actually,
Hey, what's up, Pellet?
Hey, this arm cannon. I know it's not a cannon, but it's treating me well. Thank you
Hell
for
yeah.
that.
That's, yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Well, it's
Wouldn't it
good
be
to see.
wonderful? Wouldn't it be just fucking wonderful if they heard literally everything we said this entire time?
You're giving the DM ideas. That's a bad idea.
Oh, no. He's not giving me
Very bad
ideas.
idea. Assume that you will
he's not
always
giving me
make it come
ideas.
true.
I'm not giving him ideas. I'm just stating what is probably already going on.
He's known what the DM's plan is.
I'm a DM. I know how these things work. I've got insider knowledge, as they say. And they're just way too calm and patient about this. So...
I mean, they probably know we're planning a trap or an ambush, which is going
Probably.
to make it a lot less effective if we do set a trap or an ambush, but like My second idea is I've got a holy water grenade. Couple of them.
Is that gonna do anything?
If he's undead, should.
Okay, well, just toss one in right away then.
Sounds like the most acceptable grenade I've heard of so far.
I know, right?
Oh, the
I used-
Professor's Pokeball grenades, which summon a creature?
Yeah, but that creature could be Satan.
No, they're only animals.
Okay, Professor, think about this really carefully. How many living, breathing creatures that are not AI or robots are not considered or are considered animals?
Professor's not even listening.
What is the defining parameter of an animal?
I don't think he's listening. I think at this point,
He's currently
if we're gonna attack, we should probably
looking
just
through.
attack.
He's currently looking through his data pad, comparing various things.
I would think of all people he would understand that argument, but let's just continue. By the way, we should probably pick up the shotgun here on the table and move that. I'm pretty sure that's actually just a computer monitor, but like at first I thought it was a shotgun. Just like a fucking drum barrel magazine fed shotgun. Street sweeper. Alright, well let's, I guess, talk things out the proper way. By the way, how airtight does this door look?
That's a good quality door. It would stop a draft, but it's not airtight.
They are sitting across from the room, and it's not like we've been yelling, so they probably haven't done anything. Probably.
I mean, Toby Kale was standing guard right on the other side of the door, so...
Yeah, so we know that they didn't just like move in and just listen. So are all of us ready? Help included? We good to go? I'm
Yep.
very nervous to start. I'm very nervous.
Yeah, we're good. And we've got
Alright.
the gym leader battle music already playing, so...
You wanna kind of get into a good position, I guess, or something? We know exactly where they are.
Well, Wired, thank you very much for that. It looks like the donation goal has been completed.
Thank goodness. Benny has not suffered enough.
Is Benny the Chief O'Brien of our game?
Who's Chief O'Brien?
Oh
Star
God,
Trek
you
reference.
did not.
I did. Who's Chief O'Brien?
Star Trek reference.
I've never seen Star Trek.
I'm weeping in sci-fi. Give me a minute.
Yes, you're playing in a sci-fi game called Starfinder, and you haven't seen Star Trek.
I've seen.
Have you
Star
seen?
Wars.
Okay. Have you seen Stargate?
I've seen some of it. I
Have you
saw the
seen
movie at least.
Battlestar Galactica?
A little bit. I've seen Doctor Who.
Or probably one of the more important ones for the at least the original origin of this. Have you seen The Expanse or read The Expanse?
Oh, The Expanse is amazing.
I have not.
My wife and I love it.
I haven't caught up though. I need to catch up.
I liked Ender's Game.
Eh, The book's good.
Yeah, I read the book, not the movie. The movie was the movie left out so much. They didn't even touch on the giant.
All right. So, what is the party doing? If you're going to be bursting in guns blazing, I'll ask for initiative. If you're going to talk, then no initiative yet.
I really don't know.
This part is really all on, Benny, so...
Guys, they're like, well, I mean, you're all standing over there by the desk. I don't want to just like burst in and then, okay, everyone take a turn to walk over there. Like we're either about to like bust down these doors or I don't.
Fine, I will take up position here. We will do tactical entry.
Ricky,
Well, yeah.
tactical positioning. Come on.
What is it?
Mimi's going to reach into
Ready
her.
when you are, Bobby Benny.
So Mimi's going to reach into her mouth and pull out a grenade.
What? Excuse me.
What?
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 You're. Where were you? How? Did you just
Benny?
vomit that?
If Ellett had
Benny?
seen that,
I don't have time to explain Isoki biology. We've got bad guys to hit.
Do you have pockets in there?
At this point, I want to see Samimi replace the have a small replicator placed in the cheek pouch so you can just reach in and grab anything you want.
As soon as we get the space. Wait, hang on. Do I already have one yet?
I mean, I know Ricky has a replicator.
No, there's a Do I have? I do. I've got a null space chamber.
Multiple people, I think, are getting null space chambers at this point.
Yeah,
I think
but
the professor has 2.
her I guess the entrance is stored in her cheek pouches. Which is going to be hilarious when she just uses it to... Okay, got my rifle.
Can do the ultimate sword swallowing trick. Here, give me that flagpole.
and enemies. Enemy containment?
Ricky, move up by the door.
Sure.
There's only so wide she can open her mouth.
1 foot at a time?
Alright, let's get this shit show over with.
Alright, everyone give me initiative then.
Slowly opens the door. Hey guys! I assume give me a second before straight attack.
I'm just... You said your intention was to attack, so...
I mean, yes, it absolutely is. But he's opening up the door like, hey guys! He's not shooting right away, but definitely has intention to attack. Pellet, you're fast, but I'm just a little bit faster. Wait, no, you should be faster. What the hell? Oh, I guess I rolled better. I guess that's what it must be. Question mark?
This turn order is fantastic. Let's see, we got Benny.
I
followed by
don't
Benny.
know how they actually handle that, but I just go by whatever Fantasy Grounds
Yeah.
puts in there. Just make it
I
easier.
like how me and Benny rolled the same initiative.
Honestly, it's fate. I'd be surprised if that didn't happen.
Alright, so... I'll give round 1, and it's Arabeni first. Or
Walks
your
and catches
Benny.
me.
as
Hey
opposed
guys,
to-
so we've come to a decision, and he just takes the pistol and goes to fire at his dad.
We've been talking a little bit, and well,
Blam.
blah 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 blah.
That
All right.
seems fair.
Give me the attack roll.
Okay, Robert Benjamin Kingston is the one on the bottom.
Yep.
Cool.
By the way,
20
do you now notice how you got your name of Benny?
Yeah, no, I noticed like the moment I saw him in the combat tracker. Anywho, does that hit?
That will miss.
Fuck. Okay, guys, we need a backup plan.
Does the professor have a silence gun? If not, I think we can afford one round of that. It won't be fun, but we can afford
Okay.
one.
Let's just let's take a step back.
Okay,
And
more actually, it will hit, but it won't penetrate the armor.
right,
Hmm.
but oh, does that mean he's still like silenced?
No.
Oh, okay. But let's just take a step back, and let me point out, I rolled a 20 on that. I rolled. We got to be rolling better than 20s on this if we're expecting to win.
His KAC is 21, so you only did just miss.
I know, but you got to see where I'm coming from
Benny,
here.
what
This
else are
is
you
not
gonna do on your
going.
turn?
This is not going to be an easy fight. Good question. Can I fire again? That's a thing I can do, right? Like, you can take a full action to fire twice, right?
You have to do that.
Yeah.
Declare that first in each attack. Is that minus
Yeah.
2?
Yeah, because each attack is normally at -2, but considering the first one missed, I'm willing to let you take another one at -2.
Okay, I appreciate it. I remember that for the beginning of next round. Okay, yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, that one misses entirely.
Bang bang. I'm scared.
What?
There's something on the tracker that's between me and Pellet.
Yeah, it's not on the map yet.
I know it's not.
It's actually very specifically not on the map yet. There's other things that are there that are on the map. But that one isn't on the map yet.
I see the things that are on the map that are specifically there.
Oh, you do see the other 8 things on the map that are there. And then the other 2 things that are on the tracker but not on the map.
I don't like the insinuation.
You knew
Tell
this
me-
was a boss fight going in.
I knew it was a boss fight going in, yes. I don't like the insinuation that there are things. Alright, let's go.
So, Pellet, you're up.
I'm gonna do what everyone expects him to and stay put.
Pellet, please, for the love of fuck.
What?
This is a boss fight! Come on!
Have all grenades and explosives been used?
Pellet, I swear
To be fair, the only grenade that we're planning on using is a literal holy hand grenade.
Holy water grenade.
When this is done, I'm going to hurt Pellet.
If you survive.
I'm going to find the one way to do so, and I'm going to hurt Pellet.
As far as we're aware, the only grenade that anyone's planning on throwing is Mimi throwing a holy water grenade.
Well, Pellet, if there's nothing, you might as well first turn.
Hey, I mean, I've got some spontaneous grenades I'm thinking about.
Are they made of lemons?
Uh, if anything happens to me, you guys are covering the bill. I'm not, assuming I don't directly cause it to happen myself.
You know, tell you what, if anything happens to you, I'll be impressed because you're not doing anything right now.
That's a little harsh.
No, he's right. I'm here as the escape insurance. But I suppose I can cover it from this door. Is the door open?
Not at the moment, but it's not locked.
Mm-hmm.
Kick.
So is that your whole turn?
Yes.
All right, Professor.
Great question. Wrong character card. I'll just shoot with the Sonic Professor from the door. Sonic Professor.
Oh god, the whole professor is Sonic now.
Gonna make a supersonic man out of you?
Da-dun, da-dun.
Toby kill. We'll move up. And bam! God damn it.
Dice don't like you guys today.
Okay.
Alright, so we have Robert next. He's actually gonna look up at you guys. Seriously?
Benny shrugs softly. We didn't exactly have the place trapped. Also, it's a rental.
Oh, we
Bang,
are
bang.
not getting the deposit back.
He sort of just shrugs, taps his wrist, and doesn't actually take any other actions on his turn.
Oh, that's the panic button.
Ricky.
So I guess I would not be able to. Okay, never mind.
That's a panic button.
Do you want to try and hack into him to stop that signal?
Absolutely, sir. I would love to, especially since I have the remote hack feature that lets me hack anything within 20 feet of me. Make a computer's
Okay.
check, at least.
Yeah, go ahead, make a computer's check then.
All right.
I'm going to ask again. Are you sure you want to try and hack into him?
Now the way you phrase that, I'm not trying to hack into him, but I would like to try and spoof the panic signal to make it just turn back off or something like that, or whatever button he pressed, because I assume that that's like his life alert.
Not so much. Yeah, I'll give you for free. The signal is coming from him, not from something he's wearing.
Oh. No, it's going to be some of that black magic bullshit, which I don't like.
Oh, it's
it kind of
if
hurt.
you hack in, you're taking damage from Necrocode.
Yeah. I know that bullshit. Does he
Welcome to the campaign where we can't hack fucking anything.
1, 2,
Oh, you
3.
can hack lots of things. You've got to be willing to take the damage to do so.
What would it take
Wait.
to open the door? Movement wise, would it take like
3.
3?
Yeah,
So-
free. So the
Oh,
doors
okay.
can open for nothing.
Yeah,
wait,
I'm going
wait.
to. I'm going to kick
Well-
open the door,
Wait, question for
and I
clarity.
am going to. Is there any sort of data pad or maybe like a light switch on the wall, kind of in between the two?
I can say there's a light switch on the wall.
For clarity, though.
Did I take distracting hack? Fuck, I didn't. Never mind. I can't do that. I am.
Question for clarity, though.
Yep.
Does that mean if Ricky were to hack him right now and be successful, he would take damage but still also be successful in his objective?
He's going to take damage no matter what.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But there is a chance that he
That's
may
gonna
be able to do.
electricity. I'm going to take one action to fire the pistol, and I'm going to take the. And Eddie's going to shoot with his lightning bolt. There's a Tesla cannon at Robert.
All right.
There we go. Shit.
That will miss with the kinetic armor class. The Tesla
Fuck.
cannon is up against. All
That's
right, roll again.
equipment.
Roll again to try and confirm the critical.
Watch as he gets a 21 with this. Nope.
God damn it.
That
Oh
is-
well.
Okay, that's a Tesla cannon going against kinetic. Why is it going against kinetic?
Great question.
That should be going against energy.
Would it hit energy?
It would.
Well, fantastic. I don't fail horribly.
Yeah,
That's
his
my turn.
EAC is 19, so Eddie doesn't blow up. In short. Samimi.
What do our sonic pistols not do EAC? Being sonic?
So the way the book described it is it fires a pellet at the target that then creates the sound, that then creates the null zone.
Okay, so yes, that would be EAC.
Yeah, the other pistol that she has does sonic damage, and I think that one does go against the AC. Also, I like that I have to specify her sound pistol and her other sound pistol.
The one that makes sound and the one that anti-makes sound.
The gun giveth, and the gun taketh away. Okay. So, first things first, I cast a spell.
Alright.
Because that's how I open this shindig. Going to...
Are you firing at either of the opponents?
Yep, Roger, give it...
Alright. So
That hit.
that will hit. I will also need a spell resistance save. Or a spell resistance check.
I actually don't know how to do spells. Would be... No, it's not overcoming spell resistance, that's just making spell resistance. I haven't had to roll spell resistance before.
Alright, just roll a d20 at your level and the relevant stat for your spellcaster.
Okay. I can't believe it. Wait, let me check the spells page to see if...
I assume you're a wisdom caster, not an intelligence caster?
Correct.
Why have you taken 2 intelligence damage, by the way?
I didn't take 2 intelligence damage, I took -2 intelligence damage because that's how you told me to do.
Ah, yeah. The modification. Yep. I remember. was looking at it going like, why is there? But yes, I remember that now.
Is that how we should be doing our modifications?
Actually, I realize now there is a way to just add a modification
Is that
in.
Oh, SR does not apply apparently.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot to add the SR to their checks. But yes,
Uh,
a 16
I know why it
would
does
bypass
that.
spell resistance.
Why did I make an intelligence check?
It's because I'm not using the magic on the target. I'm using the magic on the item.
And I also realized I didn't add spell resistance to their charts, so.
So
But
that has
looking at
possibly a
the
range of 20 feet.
negatives, if you in the top little corner of editor you see a little magnifying glass. If you click that, there's an option there to modify. So I'll correct it for you now. There we go. So just for others, if you click that little magnifying glass, there's an option there to modify, and you can do that. Cool.
I realized
but
you
yes,
have to be there to have that
Okay.
hawk the spell at him.
All right, but yeah, a 16 will bypass its spell resistance. It's just a spell resistance of you're at +9, aren't you? Level 5 +4, yeah. So you can beat the spell resistance of 10 every turn. So
Okay, that is the damage that the telekinetic projectile deals to him. And you said any damage to a grenade will cause the grenade to breach as well?
has a chance to cause the grenade to detonate.
Okay, how do I roll for that? Because she's using a grenade as her ammunition to attack.
Oh, if you're using the grenade as the ammunition, it auto detonates. Happy enough for that. I thought you were targeting a grenade. So if you target a grenade that someone's wearing, then there's a chance it'll detonate.
Okay, then that...
But if you're using a grenade as the projectile, no, I'm willing to rule that you've set it to auto detonate or you've rigged it correctly.
How do I... Grenade, where's your damage? It does weird stuff and doesn't like talking about how much damage it deals because it only deals damage to... No, the damage just isn't in that page for some reason.
It does damage as per holy water to undead, I think.
46 bludgeoning, holy water, 20 feet. I think. I will triple check that right now.
Well, yeah, you can get the 46 bludgeoning on him from the grenade physically hitting him. The holy water splashing isn't going to do anything to anyone.
Really?
They're constructs, not undead.
Lame. Okay.
That's an additional 14 damage.
I'm double checking myself on that then, just to make sure that he actually does take that. But in the meantime, I've used my move, I've used my other action, so it goes to somebody who's not on the tracker.
Oh no, it's the other one.
Alright, so that loops back round to Benny at the top.
Benny at the top.
But I'm not.
Alright. Can I get our Benny to roll a percentile, please?
Oh no, please. Let's go, boys. Time to vomit. Ooh, I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't like it. So
It's not even a good percentile.
So the Benny that you're seeing there sort of doubles over. He looks like he's in a lot of pain.
Don't like that.
And then that happens.
Way.
Okay, guys, kill the clone. Hey, at least I'm in front of it this time.
It's not going to get a double move, by the way, so it's just the way it ordered it, and you all had 20 initiatives, so I was like, that is almost perfect.
Almost.
But yes, so you see the other Benny double over in pain, and then pretty much an emerged drone bursting out of him.
I was really looking forward to having a brother, he says as he shoots at it.
Shame.
Okay.
That one hits.
Oh yeah.
Get shut up, bitch.
It's like the scene from it's The Fuzz? Hot Fuzz.
Yeah,
He's loading the shotgun.
shame.
Shame.
I'm also going to realize I'm kind of in the open and move back over here to kind of like take cover behind the door. And
Alright.
I think I have a bonus action, right? I keep thinking actions work different in this game.
You get a move, a standard,
Okay.
and occasionally you can get a swift to do other things, but
Then I'm gonna try to like very sneakily throw out a holographic clone exactly where I was standing to make it seem like I'm still right there. And I guess I'm gonna try to do that all in one motion so it's like not terribly obvious.
okay, you can make a clone, put a 5-foot square marker down to show where you are.
Sure. So yeah. And that's my turn.
Alright, and so maybe on that with the... So they're necrotic machines, so whether or not the holy water has makes an effect is a little bit questionable.
Yeah, this was more because I think that the 14 damage is the holy water effect. Because of the way it's described, it says that other things are left merely damp.
Alright, in this case, it's not going to make much of a difference.
Okay.
Whether or not you do an extra 14 damage to Robert, it makes very little difference. Pellet, you're up.
Wonderful. I'm going to hear
Yep.
the commotion inside, and
You gotta love it when the DM gives you bonus damage for the simple fact that it doesn't matter.
Pellet will actually enter the room, witnessing the emerged Benny for the first time.
Yep.
He will be tempted to leave the room again, but no. He's already in. He's been seen. So he will leap over the table and try to, well, mid-leap he withdraws his Nagamaki and tries to pin it to the ground.
Alright, give me an attack on the emerged Benny.
It's the first box, not with the 9, not the 2. I'm presuming. I don't know why I'm blanking on that info right now.
So I think the +9 would be the standard attack.
Okay, and then the 2, what would I use that for?
Probably damage.
No, the damage is a different box.
Multi
I think the
attack?
2 is so the 2 is if you want to do a full attack.
Okay. Yeah, the longsword, just a regular single.
Yeah, so the 2 would be doing 2 attacks at -2 per attack.
It also requires that you don't move or do any other actions on your turn.
Right, which I've already done.
Splendid offering.
I do allow a 5-foot step though, because that at least keeps combat moving.
Okay.
So if you do no move actions, you get a 5-foot step.
Right. I was too far away for that, unfortunately. But I have...
Well, the donation goal has now been completed at 300%. Red Might, thank you so much for that donation.
Heck yeah.
So since it's been 300%, does that mean all 3 bennies emerge?
I'm very tempted.
I mean, it makes
I'll
sense.
think about what to do with that one, but something will happen.
Okay.
And yes, a 25 on kinetic armor class will hit the drone or the emerged. So go ahead and roll.
You're shooting Eddie. It's a joke. You're not actually shooting Eddie.
There we are.
Yep, you
11.
do a nice chunk of damage to the emerged Benny.
I succeed in pinning it, though.
I'm happy to call that you've pinned it against the wall or ground or chair.
It looks like, yeah, he's on the chair, and I would have been up and down, so into the chair, the sofa.
All right, next up is the professor.
Well, he's gonna try and shoot again.
Which one? Robert or the emerged Benny?
Bobby Benny.
That will unfortunately miss.
Okay, I'm fed up with this now. Toby Kale is going to move slightly to here. And there. He can just barely miss pellet. Excellent. Boom. 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 And boom. Oh, it doesn't have the type in... Why did it not accept the type of shock? Well, that's supposed to do shock damage, so... Or
Alright,
electric,
roll
whatever.
another 3d6 against the emerged Benny then.
Toby's got a breath weapon.
Yep. You do manage to kill Robert.
Wait,
However,
outright dead?
Robert is dead, but the body is slightly twitching.
Ah, good
That-
boy, Toby. Good boy.
That didn't last long.
I don't think that's the end.
He didn't last long.
He only had 25 hit points.
I'm still
Assuming
satisfied
you
with
did
this.
14.
Hey, look at you!
I like to imagine
And,
that the the holy water grenade actually comes with a little micro speaker in it that goes, "Ah," when the pin is pulled?
No. They had to cut that out because they couldn't fit the batteries for the holographic doves.
It's the trigger is you have to count to 3.
One.
There is no pin to pull. It's
Three
just
sound.
1, 2, 3. So on the emerge Robert's turn, it's going to emerge from the now slightly charred, burnt, and sparking corpse.
Understandable. I'd do the same if I was in his position.
And then we're down to Ricky.
All right, so all that badness is happening in there, and really, I don't want to be a part of any of it, but I do have a duty to uphold. I'm going to have Eddie do a full attack for his turn, and then I'm going to use my action to check the cameras and see if / how far his response team is towards making it here.
The response team, you can see they're just throwing ropes off the roof, and as you see that, you can look out the windows and you can see there are now ropes dangling around a number of windows.
Shit. How many?
8 ropes.
All right. Ooh. Oh, that's 2 hits.
That's 2 hits. Also, now they're using the drone stats, not their, because they don't have their armor anymore.
Ah,
Because they sort of break the armor apart when they emerge.
fair
They
enough.
swap armor for hit points.
That's 1 shot. That's the second shot.
All right.
And I'm going to yell into the tack net saying, "We got breachers coming down from the roof. I thought they were going to be coming up the elevator."
Where exactly are these ropes? Could you mark them, like each one?
All right. Give me a moment. Arrow. Need to draw each one individually.
Yep.
You get the idea. I'm not being perfect drawer here. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, you should see my maps.
I'm just curious about the entry points in particular to try and like tactically plan for them.
And that's where the ropes are dangling.
Okay, then what we're gonna want to do is we might. I mean, I'll say it when it comes to my turn since that's basically next anyways. But yeah.
All right. Samimi's turn.
Well, we have some stuff to do, apparently. Gotta get some bad guys, Sorry, noises being made at my door. I will, for now, cast a spell. Gonna go ahead and cast Star Strikes as its empowered form, which means means 3d4 damage. I'm going to put 2 on emerged Benny and 1 on emerged Robert.
All right.
So those are 1d4 plus 1 each. 1, 2, 3.
That looks pretty solid.
And 5-foot step right here.
Didn't you say you put 3 on one and 1 on another?
Nope, 2 on one and 1 on another. I can only go
Okay.
up to 3.
Ah, okay.
And that only because I was focusing.
All right. So
And just because I need to do it to make sure that I'm keeping track of how many spells I've cast.
all right. So Benny is next, but it's not quite your turn yet. So you've really only barely seen the ropes appear there when security forces literally are rappelling down them.
Oh, there's a
Using-
lot over in that corner.
Using small breaching charges, they place them on the windows and they swing out. You have 1 turn, and then they're all appearing at those spots. But at the moment, they're mid-swing, ready to be bursting in.
Hey, if you guys have any way to like cut the ropes or something, that would be a great time to do that. Meanwhile, I'm going to just double tap at emerged Robert to make sure he is silenced. I am not allowing D6. It's just
Better idea.
roll.
1 sec.
Okay.
By the
I'm
way,
waiting.
I was prepared enough. I have a map of the roof.
Oh,
Interesting.
All
I
right.
want to be prepared in case you guys do things.
Benny,
No,
perhaps,
Ricky just learned how prepared I am.
Benny, perhaps you should, go out there and, try and pretend that these emerged creatures are the ones that attacked your father, and, the other one pretending to be their, the real Benny. At this point,
Okay, let's
it
be
might
honest.
be
They know.
it might be worth
They
a
know.
shot.
It is obvious they know.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that's just the way Benny is. he believes everyone is in on everything. So double tap, let's go. Oh wait, hold on. I can just. That's what that is. Oh.
that's what I do this time.
Oh. Wait, what? Hold on, I'm confused. Why is that a minus? Why is that a +1?
Because it said a -2.
I'm at +7. It should be +5.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you proficient?
again. Then it would say non-proficient.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, what was your modifier set at the bottom?
Oh, I put a -2 modifier on there. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Should I re-roll, or do we want to calculate it, or?
Doing the calculations, 1 will hit, 1 will miss.
All right. Well, 1 hit is all I want. And it's full damage, which doesn't really mean much, but as long as it keeps him from screaming, I'm happy.
Alright, and that was emerged Robert you hit.
Yes.
Alright.
They should both be silenced at this point.
Whenever I see emerge Robert and emerge Benny, I can't think of helping of punish Snake.
Guys, if you can figure out a way to stop the security forces, now is a good time.
Right,
I got the guy silenced. You don't need to worry about him screaming.
Gonna make a swing at Pellet and miss. You will see around the sword wound and around the wounds in it, it does start healing a little bit. Like repairing itself.
That's disconcerting.
And it heals a little bit. So, Pellet, it did only seem to heal a little bit. To put it in perspective, out of the damage it's already taken, it healed 9%.
Mm-hmm. Have the breaches gone off in these windows already, or is that about to happen?
That's one of those about to happens. You get one turn, and then at the end of the turn, they breach.
Have I noticed that they're about to come through the window?
Oh, you can all see it. It's one of these really obvious things.
Okay. Does he know, or are the breaches visible, or does he think they're just going to?
Oh no, the breaching charges are visible on the windows. Basically, they rappelled down, they stuck this on the window, they then kick off the window to swing out, and pretty much you know they're going to time it so they'll detonate and then swing in through about the same time to give you guys the least chance to shoot them.
Right.
It looks like SWAT level sort of thing.
Yeah. So Pellet sees the breaching charge. His course of action is very clear. Would you allow him to try to push the sword further down into the sofa before dashing away?
Yeah. One attack
Okay.
and then a move.
Well, you could say attack. He's just trying to pin him in place.
There's a move economy would be one attack and then a move.
Okay, yeah. That is what he will do.
Yep. If you want to roll to try and push it in further, I can allow extra damage, or I'm happy enough to say that if you're willing to forego extra damage, you just automatically pin it.
He will try to tilt it as he pins it further, trying to do more damage.
Alright, give me an attack roll then. That is most definitely a hit. So give me your damage. It's a nice chunk of damage. And yes, it is pinned to the couch.
Okay. Here's hoping that the charge does something to it, in Pellet's mind. But for now, he's going to run and cower behind this desk.
Alright, Professor, you're up next.
All right. Well, I guess the professor will just attempt to shoot again. What the hell was that?
A 9 will unfortunately miss. They are at a lower armor class now, though, so...
And Toby is going for that.
Alright. Which one are we on here?
Robert.
Robert. Which one did you shoot at? Robert as well?
Yes.
Okay. Both of those unfortunately will miss. Toby is 1 off because their armor class is 14. Robert is going to take a swing at Toby. It started. Zim, can I get a critical miss card?
Huzzah!
Yes. What type?
Yes.
Kinetic, melee, bludgeoning.
Cracked handle. Your weapon gains the unwieldy special weapon property, and changing grips takes a standard action until it is repaired with a successful engineering check.
Alright, so he takes a swing and misses Toby entirely and hits the wall, cracking both the wall and its metal hand.
Yeah, these
You
are
do
some sturdy
see it.
walls.
You do see it heal a little bit though.
Okay,
Ricky's up.
so. It's grenade time. If I throw grenades now, since everything's technically happening all at once, would the fuses go off by the time that they actually breach and enter, judging by their swings? Because I want to throw 2 grenades. Actually, I think I can only throw 1 specifically. I don't think I can make a full attack with 2 different grenades.
Unfortunately not. But I am happy to call that you can rig the grenade to go off as they breach.
All right, cool. In that case, I'm going
Ultimately-
to. What?
If the grenade goes off and the windows shatter, it's probably going to throw off their equilibrium. It's probably going to set off the breaching charges early, and it means that Samimi, who has the Force Disc spell that you know about, can probably ping all of them, maybe? As long as she's got a clear shot.
Ricky's more
Alternately, if
concerned
we
about
want
the
them.
ones on the south. But yeah, the ones on the south are a bit closer. So, Ricky's gonna take a 5-foot step, toss 1 grenade, right to the bottom right of 4. So,
So what's the size of the grenade explosion?
I think it is range 20 feet. So actually, I could throw it right in the eastern spot of like right here. Oops.
Alright, so that's the range of the explosion. You should be able to move that around, I think.
I don't think I can. Pointers, this. I don't think I can move that one.
Okay.
I'll-
I'll delete it and let you don't create it just yet. Alright. Go ahead and create it. Sorry, Benny, I didn't mean to delete your little clone, your copy there. If you could just recreate that.
I mean, it's just in the doorway. It's not. But okay.
All right. I'm going to throw it right there.
Alright, and it'll be set to go off as they breach the window.
Pretty much. I just kind of fast and loose, give a little twist on the timing mechanism, pull the pin, kind of roll it on the floor. And then... Would
What's
that
its
have been
damage, by the way?
1d6.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage against them now.
Sorry,
and that would...
that should... if I toss it right there, that should get them all.
Oh, yeah. 15 feet, that'll still get them.
All right.
Go ahead and roll the damage for it now, and that would be 1 action, so you could use your move to boost Eddie as well.
Perfect. Just roll a d6 inside the chat.
Yeah, and I can apply it to them.
Big money, no whammies. Fuck. Whatever, it's a grenade. And then 2 attacks towards. I'm gonna go for Emerge Benny this time with the hand coil. Papa. Miss maybe 14 hit.
14 hit.
14 hits. Perfect. Done. Perfect. Eddie's almost out of ammo. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
As
Samimi.
I'm gonna say in the headset real quick. Pellet, plug your ears.
Yes, sir. He slips on the noise resistant.
Noise blocking all, at this point on his
Noise.
headset, isn't it?
Yeah.
Samimi, you're up.
Yep. Are these tables?
Which ones?
No, I'm the. Yeah, they're tables. That's the only thing that makes sense for them to be. Tables are bulky, though. I wouldn't be able to get away with what I was thinking about. Actually, yeah, this is a question. How high up are those tables?
The white ones?
Mm-hmm.
Their coffee tables are only about knee height.
All right, and are they like secured to the ground in any way, or?
No, they're free moving coffee tables.
I pressed them at about chest high for her. Should. Ish. At least. Anyway, Mimi's going to run over here and try to prop this table up on its legs as a makeshift barricade.
All right. Yep, you can do that.
And then... For action economy, was that both move and standard, or?
No, I'm willing to do that all as one move. It's flipping a table on its side. It's not going to make that a huge thing.
That one.
A 11 will unfortunately miss.
Okay. That's my actions, though.
Alright, so looping back around, the windows all seem to explode at once. The grenade in the south goes off half a fraction of a second later.
Congratulate myself for the perfect timing, as in just a rain of gunfire from the south.
And yeah, everyone breaches in. Yeah, it looks kind of crazy. They're all, as they're bursting in, they're screaming, "Get on the ground, get on the ground." You know, all sort of standard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ha! No.
If you say no, they legally have to go away.
Benny's turn.
I'm sorry, I'll have to say no at once.
Swiper, no swiping. Anywho, what is it to switch weapons?
For most of you, I think it's a move action. For the professor, it's free.
Just for the, just for the record, they are actually breaking the law themselves here. They are currently trespassing on other property, and they have no authority.
Yeah, we are renting this room.
They're also not police.
Well, no, that applies to, that is how it works with security.
These are more mercenaries, so breaking the law. I'll agree they're breaking the law. They don't care.
Well, time to get out the fun gun.
Yeah, you're not 100% certain if them screaming "get on the floor" is their way of trying to reduce the situation, or just make it so you don't shoot them back when they shoot you. Because if someone's surrendered on the floor, it's a much easier shot to take.
So Benny's gonna switch weapons to his serpent laser. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna switch weapons to the rifle, actually. Peek in the door, just so that I'm, like, between, like, the head of the hologram. And just peek it straight in. I'm gonna take a shot at Benny, just to try and top him off before shit goes down.
Alright.
Shebang. I'm sad. I'm sad. My life is sad.
Yes, that's a miss.
I mean, at least you've hit them at least once.
You got that breath attack.
Yeah, I didn't have
That
the
was big money.
opportunity to fail on that.
I don't think anyone's hit Emerge Benny with a silence weapon this turn, have they?
Nope.
It lets out a max damage scream.
Ooh.
I'll adjust everyone's health. It is also affecting the security guards that have busted through the door.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully they'll shoot it.
Alright, so everyone has taken the damage from the scream, and it's going to try a strength check to pull the blade out. And it's going to fail miserably.
That's a bit of freaking scream damage. Holy shit.
Alright.
There's a
you're up.
reason I was persuading all of you to take these silence pistols in.
Right. Now that they're all in, Pellet's gonna leap on the closest one. He doesn't have his Nagamaki with him, but he still has his knives.
Mm-hmm.
You fools. We should be focusing the emerged.
I don't
Roll
think
again
that
to
hits.
confirm. Roll again to confirm if that's a critical miss. It is not a critical miss.
Yay.
It's just a miss.
And there was much rejoicing.
Alright, 19. Which one's 19 again? One of the low ones. He's going to take cover behind this central whatever it is.
I could call that a table.
And he's going to take a shot at Ricky.
Oh.
An 11 does not hit your armor class, does it?
It does not. I'm behind
Alright.
the pillar.
He misses. We then have 30, who... Oh, 30's the one engaged with Pellet. Pellet, you're going to get an attack of opportunity. If you want to make
Wonderful.
an attack against the security guard.
Gladly. Knife, I presume.
Yep.
No, toilet paper, clearly.
That's most definitely a hit. Alright, that's a decent chunk of damage as he runs and attempts to tackle Benny.
Realm.
Going straight through the hologram. You do hear him yell though as he dives, "Get down, sir."
Uh,
Alright, Professor, you're up.
Well, nice to know that my plan would have worked. Oh well. Well, I guess we will try again.
Ooh.
That will hit.
Yay! 4 shots in the first hit! For a whopping 1d4.
And not taking a d6 of damage every round.
My
You're
hamster is
welcome.
getting antsy. If we be adventurers, let us adventure.
Ooh, that's influence.
There's a lot of people coming up next.
Okay. So as the security guard went diving for the for Benny, he sort of goes straight through the door as well. So the door takes a solid smash from this armored security person's basically body crashing into it.
I mean, the door is open though.
Yeah, it's now crashed, half of it closed. So Benny now no longer has a clear line of sight.
Okay.
Toby Kale, that's 1 hit.
Hit minimum damage.
Right. 14. Yeah, speaking honestly, you guys didn't actually have to fight these ones. The one right next to the screaming drone that did do damage to it, he's going to take a shot on it. And he puts a round from his pulse pistol into it, and actually does decent damage from what you can see. He's then going to take a... If I put... grab the token, not the map. Do any other DMs accidentally do that? Accidentally grab the map, not the token, and just move the entire thing?
Oh,
Hell
all
yeah,
the time.
dude.
All the time.
That's standard operating procedure.
Yeah, basically.
So 20 is going to move to there for a 5-foot step.
There are
And-
times. Sorry, continue.
Make a melee attack against Samimi.
Over the table?
He's literally trying to stick a stun prod over the table at you.
Oh, that's probably a mistake.
So
So
yes.
what's your armor class?
KAC or EAC? Never mind, it's the same. 18.
Okay, that will miss then because of the bonus from the table. So he tries to swing a stun baton at you, and does not connect. Where's
These guys aren't
27?
happy with me.
No, the guys on the south are not happy at all. He's actually gonna stay there and take cover by the plant.
That's fair.
And he's gonna take a shot at Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
Will a 23 hit?
Ooh, yeah.
Now, that hurt, but you do note that he's using a taser.
Ah, fuck. I don't want to get tased.
Don't taste me, bro.
Alright, next is Robert, who has been hit with silence, so all he can try and do is swing at Toby Cow. And miss. Why am I missing everything? Emerged Robert has not hit a single time and has not managed to scream a single time.
Good. Keep it that way.
God 10. Where's God 10? Very bottom. He's going to move there to try and take some cover. And is going to take a shot at Ricky. And is going to miss.
My pillar is getting smaller with all the rounds hitting it.
24 is going to take a 5 step away from the screaming drone and take a shot at it.
The only rolls you hit are the rolls against your own NPCs.
Can I get a critical fumble card?
You say that.
Yes.
Ranged energy.
Error 404, target not found. Your weapon can't be used to make an attack until the weapon is repaired with a successful computer's check.
Alright, so the taser he was aiming ends up fizzing and popping in his hands. Well, that sucks. Ricky, you're up.
Alright, so the person who's using a taser, which one is it?
All of them are.
All of them? Alright.
All of them are taser equipped.
He's gonna go right there. Actually, he's gonna use a move to go right there. And that would be a normal move for him. I need to check the details on remote hack to see if I can initiate it from my drone, or if it's from me.
I'm happy enough to say it's from your drone.
Okay. I would like it to hack one of their tasers using my overload feature. Makes the device
What does overload do?
it makes the device non-functional for 1 round. And then I can't use it again on that same item for like a minute.
Alright. Who are you targeting?
This one closest to me, the security guard. Actually, no, I'm gonna do, security guard 19, because that's the one in range with my drone, because it needs to be 20 feet away.
Alright.
Because short. Is someone's. If you use overload on an item or armor upgrade in someone's possession, reflex saving throw, which is DC 18.
No, he fails that.
Right. His taser just goes limp and incontinent in his hands. As I am going to just fire a couple wild shots just to make them keep their heads down, because I'm not sure that they're necessarily not on our side, because they've been shooting the robots over there. I'm not actually going to roll to attack. I'm just like shooting wildly.
Suppressing
Alright.
fire.
Pretty much. Actually,
Alright. Samimi.
no. The drone would still have an attack, since I didn't move.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do something with the drone.
And this is non-lethal damage, so I feel zero remorse about getting that result.
Yep, that's definitely a hit.
I give a
Ew.
reminder, a
Ow,
prod.
my toe.
It's a real wicked jolt of static electricity.
Samimi, then, you're up.
Okey-dokey. Gonna do a thing because I don't like getting stabbed with cattle prods. Generally.
At least not without them asking politely first.
That would be a very, very polite, very long conversation. Going to stand here and activate my starlight form, giving me a 20% concealment against everybody because go away. So now a mouse full of stars with the butterfly wings and stuff.
Great
Alright.
album. No, it's a song. Still though, from a great album.
And then we get
Rage,
21.
just riding a cage.
He's going to move to there and try and get a shot off on the drone, on Eddie,
Eddie, survive.
and miss.
All right. Hell yeah.
I assume Eddie has more than 10 armor class before I even count the +4 from the cover.
Yeah, he's got. Oh my God, he's got 18 AC for both.
All right, so yeah, it would be 24, but sorry, 22 including cover. So
Yeah, a bit.
yeah. Benny, you're up.
Mr. Kingston, might I recommend that you advise your security team that we are your allies?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Smart idea, sir.
He takes a 5-foot step, aims in, glances down at the guard who, I guess, face planted into the door.
Yeah, he thought he was trying to tackle you to the ground to do the whole presidential cover thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't real. But he was fully committed to it as well.
Oh, that's gotta be fun.
Ooh, yeah. So Benny just says real quick, all of you don't worry about me, focus on those goddamn abominations. And he tries to make it loud enough everyone can hear. And then goes to fire on the emerged Benny.
All right.
Okay. Oh, he's also going to reload, and he took a 5-foot step.
Yep.
So let me get that reload. Click, click. Bang, ship, what?
That will
what?
hit.
Okay, that didn't actually roll onto him, but yeah.
A 20 will hit.
I know. This is so sad. Oh, hey, wait, he's dead.
That it was just enough.
This is so sad, Alexa. Play Despacito. But yeah, I do try to say, hey, I'm over here. Kill that thing. And then I shoot it.
All right, Pellet, you're up.
All right.
Emerge Benny is no longer moving.
That is a good thing, I would say. But I like to be the only security in the room. I'm gonna keep going after security. Well, there's a question. Would I be able to retrieve my sword and still attack?
You'll have to move across them and provoke attacks of opportunity.
Right. But if I were to do that, I would be able to retrieve the sword and return to attack them with it.
Yes.
What if he gave them a wide berth? Because I think I
Just
see a
about
path.
retrieved the sword, but I don't know if he'd be able to get back to them in time? Question mark.
Well, it's actually a moot point because they will not be making those attacks of opportunity because they've been told focus on the abominations.
I can order them.
Okay.
I feel mildly important again. Yay!
So you run past them to retrieve your sword and they don't attack you.
Whoa.
Does
Oh,
that change your plan?
that is definitely gonna influence my plan. I am going to move towards the once emerged Benny and retrieve my prized weapon. Okay, so got that, and closest security guard.
So you're still attacking the security guard instead of the other deadly robot?
Yeah, he likes to be the only security in the room.
Pelt has some fucked up PTSD.
That will hit. That will hurt.
It is meant to.
Alright, so guard 19 is... Alright, there. He is going to take a shot at Ricky.
Fair enough. Actually, is that the one with the hacked gun?
Yes, that one was.
Alright.
That case,
Just
ignore
buzzes
that.
in peace.
Cool. He's then going to throw a grenade at you.
Oh. That's turnabout is fair play. I'll hand that to him at least.
Make a fortitude save for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's an EMP.
Oh god, please no. Don't do this to me. You gotta understand. Oh.
The flash grenade does not blind you.
Oh, thank goodness. I've been to a laser rave in my time, so I'm accustomed to this. Them laser raves are deadly.
This reminds me of my favorite song, Flashbang.
Where's
Not the direction I was going on that one.
Okay. So guard 30 stands back up. And he's actually going to stay where he is, but he's taking a covering stance between you and the emerged Robert.
Between me or the holograph me?
But the real you.
Okay.
Now he knows. Now he knows about the fake you. Professor.
First things first. Everyone stand down. We are allies of Mr. Kingston. Pellet, stop. Focus on the real enemy here. And then he's gonna shoot.
Well, as much as I hate to say it, he's right. Stop hurting the help.
What? Oh, my
Buster seems
ears!
to be channeling Patton right now.
Eyes!
A 12 will unfortunately miss just.
Hey!
That
Hey
will.
there.
That's a critical hit.
Let's get some cards going. Haha.
So this is kinetic. Aw, I would have had an extreme one if... Actually, I think this is Sonic.
Stormhammer.
Can we say it is just for the flaws?
I don't know, it's
Just
got
for
SE, so I got no idea what the hell that means.
That means Sonic, I'm sure.
Sonic and electricity.
Electric.
Oh, so it is Sonic.
Cool! Extreme Sonic! Sound of Victory! Bonus effect. Allies within 60 feet, not including yourself, regain stamina points equal to their level. Aww. I don't think any of us have taken stamina damage, just direct
None of us
wounds.
have. Ricky has. Ricky has.
Ricky has.
I've actually been shot.
So Ricky gains 5 stamina.
Oh, thank goodness. I feel so invigorated. That was a sick shot, guys.
Anyway, so
Inspired.
shock and awe, bonus effect. Oh, bonus effect, so it doesn't replace the crit. The
Yay.
target is staggered for 1 round.
Does that mean he can't scream?
I mean, the thing is prone, it's now staggered because my crit effect is knocked down.
Roll another 2d6 for damage as well, because it's electric. It does double to the emerged drones.
Bada boosh.
Yeah, Toby has just ripped a huge chunk out of the side of this thing.
Toby, do that again, quick.
For the record, it's not actually a storm hammer, it's his claws, but you know. It's just using the stats of the storm hammer.
To keep it balanced, where basically as we upgrade Toby, it just assigns him a weapon and said that's the equivalent of what he's using.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keeps everything balanced, which is easy.
I can't wait
Or
for
in this
Toby to
case,
have a
keeps
Tesla
things-
cannon.
Keeps things a little unbalanced, where Toby just goes and splat. Alright, 14. Where's 14? 14 is one of the top ones. Oh, the one that Pellet attacked.
fucked up.
He's going to provoke an attack of opportunity as he tries to back away. It's
Pellet,
Pellet's
no.
choice if he takes it.
Pellet, no.
Yeah, Pellet will have come around. Yes?
Thank God.
So he's
He
going
will-
to back off.
Yeah, he will.
Alright, so he backs off. He's still got his taser in his hand. He is pointing it at Pellet though.
Pellet will.
But he does not pull the trigger.
Okay. As his provocation attack, as it were, Pellet will respond by pointing the sword and saying, "If you want more, I've got it."
Pellet, please don't provoke them.
He provoked me by pointing that taser.
Pellet, just focus on killing the thing.
I gave him a warning. He could make the
Just kill
choice
the
now.
thing, Pellet. Pellet, the thing is, it's going to scream and kill us all.
20 is going to take a 5-foot step and take a shot on the emerged Robert. And miss. And 27. 27 is one of the ones that's attacking Ricky. And will take a shot at Ricky. Can I please get a critical miss card, Zim?
I love how
These
Ricky's basically having his own little fight over there, and nobody's got any idea what's going on.
This is almost as good
There's
as
just
the time.
fire and explosions and just electric arcs over here, just behind like a slightly closed door.
This
The
is
guys at
almost
the
as good as
south
the
know what's
time.
going on, but they're seeing everyone attack a robot, so they're just following suit and attacking a robot.
Oh.
This is better than the time Ricky and another guy were just on the same barrel trying to shoot each other and failing.
So, anyways, what type?
Energy ranged. It's the taser. That's the only ranged weapons I gave them.
What? Wait! You are confused for 1d3 rounds. I guess he tased himself.
Yeah.
Don't tase you, bro.
He tased himself in the tongue.
He's trying to figure out how to. Oh no, this is a different one.
I'm just thinking some of like the old. In Payday, there's a glitch where they'll hold a pistol like a rifle with that one hand like literally in front of the barrel. He's doing that with the taser, holding his hand in front of the barrel.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no, something's wrong.
So you hold the pistol like this, you will never miss for fear of hitting fingers.
All right, and I don't believe anyone has hit a silence on Robert this turn, have they?
They would not.
That's gonna be a hard no, pal.
Professor can't
Well,
hit
that's a
Jack
good one.
Diddley squat.
That's going to be a scream. Lucky for everyone, he did minimum.
Oh boy.
He does weak scream because he weak boy. He has no balls.
Listen, kids, this is what you get when you don't eat your vegetables.
Why is
Turn into a
one
horrifying flesh robot.
Why is one guard neutral, but the rest are like, let's do it?
Oh yeah, so I updated that one. 14 is neutral. As they have their turns, I'm updating them as they go.
Okay. Well, the bottom
Those
guys are
are
the baddies.
still hostile. Yeah, those are still hostile. And it will attempt to do a melee attack against Toby Cow. Since Toby Cow's the only one in range.
Nat 1, Nat
And
1,
miss
Nat
again.
1.
Not quite a nat 1, a nat 2.
Ah!
And then we have guard 10, who's going to make an attack on Ricky.
Fair enough, sir.
A 24 will hit.
I sure hope so.
For 3 damage.
All right. So that that inspiring hit that gave me 5 fatigue, is that still a thing, or did that get changed?
So that healed you straight away at the time,
Perfect.
and we counted that, and then you've taken more on top of that now.
Yep. I was just wondering if that counted because I heard talk of something else.
And that guard is going to also take cover behind the makeshift barricade, but is not going to take a shot. Because Pellet's sort of in the firing line and he doesn't want to provoke him.
This is the first person to consider Pellet in a line of fire.
Ricky. Well, the other one actually moved to the side specifically to get that shot without getting Pellet in the line.
Oh yeah, I know, but this is like the first person who's like, I can make a shot on the target, and Pellet's kind of in the way, but I can probably still make the shot. And then he didn't take the shot.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming most of you are able to take the shot past Pellet. And he could take the shot past Pellet. He doesn't want to point a weapon anywhere near Pellet.
That's a big
Can I
sword,
get
and he almost killed my friend.
Can I get a reflex check from Security Guard 21 for another overload? I'm hacking his taser. 18.
That's a natural 19 on the dice, so yep.
Alright, that was succeed. That was my action. I'm going to use my move action to reload. As
Reloading!
as my machine pistol is makes a very sad clicking sound.
That's what happens when you point and just pull the trigger.
Yeah, no, I held it down. And then Eddie with his action is going to try to tase them. See how they like it. This is what you're doing to people.
That's a hit.
Bazap. Ooh, that's good damage. I'm holding my own over here just fine, guys.
Wait, are they shooting at you?
Yeah, they're shooting at me.
Guys, he's
not shooting
fine!
at you.
He's fine! Stop shooting at him!
Simimi.
Mimu.
We're starting to get a little beat up.
Oh yeah, there's a fair bit of blood coming out of pretty much everyone at this point. Except for Ricky.
Can I still
It's oil.
I'm concerned for security guard 14 and her family.
Actually, what I'm going to do then is cast a spell and then move, because that seems like a good idea. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast a spell and then move. And since he is not... prep that just in case. I'm going to cast Star Strikes on him. I really wish that would count as casting the spell without me having to cast the spell. But this is the I am moving version, so it's going to be 2 of these on the emerged Robert, and then I move 2 here.
Oh, lucky.
All right. 21 is going to, well, shoot his taser back at the drone.
Fair enough.
Eddie. And missed badly.
He's fast. Eddie's
No, he
fast.
rolled-
Fast on
He
the
rolled
draw.
3.
He's fast as fuck, boy.
His aim's a bit unsteady because he's still shaking from being tased himself.
That's also very understandable.
Benny, you're up.
Once again, swapping weapons as I can see that it can still scream. Ow. I'm gonna switch back to the sonic suppressor. Just
That's hit.
I do some damage. That's a lot of damage. How about some more?
Statistically, you rolled average.
Statistically, yes, I did. All right, that's like my.
It has been hit with a silence. Yeah, Emerged Benny is dead, but is staying on the map. Posterity. Tell it.
No, that's not what that is. Anytime you leave something on the map, you're lying.
Why would you think that?
Because I'm a DM.
Oh, one thing on Benny's turn. Can I get a fortitude save?
Why?
Because I'm the DM and I'm asking for it.
It's
What's
flashbang time.
I would like
Oh,
to
yeah.
remind
What-
you about the donation goal.
Hey, I got a 20.
Mhm.
Yep.
Suck it, all of you.
The primary donation goal has actually already happened. I didn't say which Benny.
I know you didn't, but that doesn't mean that I can't poke that at him. Leave him panicked and paranoid that he's going to turn into one of these things.
Fuck
God,
all of
ruin
you.
all of my
Literally
fun.
All of you. Double
How
middle
about-
finger to the microphone right now.
You
Okay,
also
well, it's
said
Bella's
the
turn.
donation goal was tripled, which means 3 Bennies. We've had 2 turn into drones already.
And I rolled a 20 fortitude, so double middle finger to you right there.
20 means nothing.
For now.
Rolled 20 fortitude this round.
Shush.
Anyways,
I
it's
felt
Bella's
it.
turn.
I will slap you the DM.
What were you asking me?
It's your turn. What do you want to do?
If I'm reading this right, Emerge Robert is the only one remaining that isn't a security guard?
Yep.
I'm going after him.
On,
Thank you.
over there.
Finally! This is
And-
what we've been asking you to do.
In a single pounce from on top of the table, and with the sword, leading with the sword.
You go Takeo Koroke.
Okay.
I get
I'm
a
gonna roll
skill
that
roll?
again.
Alright, it's not critical fumble.
Is that the exact same pair of rolls I did the last fumble?
I think so.
I think so.
I'm scrolling and finding out. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. That was almost bad again.
Very deja vu. So, guard 19. Is going to take a shot at Ricky.
Oh.
Zim, could I get a critical hit card?
Hell yes, hell yes.
Ricky,
Here
he
we
said
go.
critical hit
Yeah,
on you.
yeah. I'm excited.
Okay.
What type?
Just making sure.
Electric, energy ranged.
Don't skimp out on me.
Kinetically induced stupidity. Bonus effect. The
Hold
target moves one step down the intelligence poison track. Core rulebook, page 416, until healed.
Okay, we can't use that one. Ricky already has that.
Well, if he's already got it, then, it just goes further down
Let me
that
see.
track.
What page was it? 416?
416. We
did
can
someone-
take -2 penalty on all intelligence-based ability checks and skill checks. DC of any spells or special abilities decreased by 2. If you have more than one level in a spellcasting class whose key ability score is intellect, you can't cast highest level spells.
Didn't we
All
already
right.
have someone go down the intelligence track actually already? Like once before? Did we even track on that?
No, someone had the Constitution track the radiation damage,
Right,
but that was also healed. So
right.
it's the intelligence one's nasty. It's only 3 stages, not 7. Weakened,
Oh, God.
impaired, animalistic, comatose, dead.
Oh.
Well, on the plus side, Ricky's not our only mechanic.
Hey,
Hi, guys.
I think it's still just as high as yours right now. Pretty much. Still though, how much damage?
It would be a critical, so let's roll it.
God.
So 9.
Oh, that hurts. Ow, 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 ow. Wait, was that 9? Oh, that was the one that I overloaded his taser.
Yeah. So the one turn he didn't shoot it just ended up building up overcharge.
It's charged, yeah. Now my head hurts a lot.
It's the Halo plasma pistol. It just goes.
Yeah. Just explodes in his hand now.
And now it's Professor's turn.
I wonder if there's like a Halo shield in this game where it's like if you don't take damage for so many rounds, it recharges.
Yeah.
There is?
Force fields are a thing for armor.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Yeah,
the
the
professor's
professor's got one. Though I don't think it applies to this scream thing.
No, the scream literally just does straight hit point damage. Don't worry, you guys do get an ability to bypass it.
Oh, thank god.
Alright.
Is it called being deaf?
Well, let's see how bad I miss this time.
Watch him roll a natural 20.
That's
Wait.
a hit.
So I've got a 1/3 hit rate, you know. I guess I'll take it.
Could blame him.
Toby Cal will smash it.
That's a hit.
Alright, it's dead.
Congratulations, you're doing well.
Oh, and because it's shock.
Yep.
Oh, look at how red that is. Come on. Guards, kill it, please. I believe in all of you.
The guards up there are not getting involved because Pellet is too close. And the last time they pointed any weapon at Pellet made threats, so...
Pellet, step aside, let them shoot it.
27...
Oh, I don't think I ever actually shared my Spotify.
Good.
Yep.
Ricky's sitting here under fire. Hold on, I need to get Spotify.
There we go. Because I know that Pellet likes to listen in.
Alright, that is a standard hit from from his taser onto Ricky for another 3 damage.
All right. We're doing all right.
Emerged Robert is actually going to make a swing at Pellet now since Pellet jumped at him.
Merch Robert is prone.
And that's a hit on a 22
Wow.
for 9 damage. And then the fight to the south. That security guard.
The 80s like VCR store shootout. That's what it feels like.
I'm rolling to see if they're actually listening or if they can piece it together yet. Not a single one has rolled to actually piece everything together.
If
Fair
you're
enough.
talking about the song, you're right.
So, Ricky, your turn.
All right. Oh, wait, as I see like as I see Void Cola come around the corner, are things going well in there? They're not shooting at you.
What? No!
They're shooting at me.
Benny ordered them all to...
Don't tell these guys.
Oh.
Guys, stop, you idiots!
I'm throwing a smoke grenade at him.
Get behind me! I mean, look at me. I'm like the... almost like embodiment of... This is cool. I like this.
That moment when Samimi is cover.
Are these guys wearing gas masks?
No.
I'll toss a smoke grenade then, just to get them to like think or not think, whatever. Non-toxic smoke, but a fort check each round or start coughing. It's like kind of like tear gas.
So give me a 20-foot diameter
Yep.
circle where the smoke is. It will dissipate quite quickly because there are smashed open windows.
Oh, it's big.
Cover going out!
I'm just throwing it there. I don't care if
All
one
right.
of them's not in it. Just
Well, they'd have to shoot through it to see you, so it's still going to provide the cover.
thank God.
Or they just move to a compromising position. Yeah, you know. But yeah.
And I. That's about all I'm gonna do. Eddie is going to. He's gonna disengage. He's gonna move. He's actually gonna move over here. And that's my turn.
All right, Samimi, you're up.
Can I poke my head around this door to throw more magic at that guy? Or am I gonna have to
Yeah.
actually step into that room?
No, I'm willing to rule that you can get a line of sight to there.
Cool.
I mean, 5 feet by 5 feet is actually a rather big area. If you've ever actually had to stand in a 5 foot by 5 foot square in real life. Not saying everyone here has done a actual tabletop LARPing. We actually had a football field gridded out.
Nice.
That'd be awesome. I'd love that.
It was interesting. It wasn't run the best, but when you realize how big a 5 foot by 5 foot square is, you actually have a decent amount of moving room.
Yes, because as has been stated in one post that I think encapsulates it perfectly, if I'm standing next to a guy who's swinging around shame blades and the other guy next to me is hulking out, I'm going to give them both nice distance to function.
And Emerge Robot is still technically active. Security guard 21. Do they piece it together? They do. They roll to piece it together and go, oh shit. Things are not
Oops.
as they appear.
I hope Samimi dropped that AC.
I think that guy has to make a fort save. Or he could just hold his breath, I guess.
Yeah, he's running out of the field, so...
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Through a wall?
No,
DC is
like
15.
around.
Okay.
And Benny, and can I get a fortitude save from Benny?
Some of the smoke is getting in there.
Fuck are you?
There we go.
Is it 10? Is it 10
We're
good?
getting into the juicy part.
Okay,
Does anything change?
not that you know of.
Yeah, okay. Cool. I like the way you phrased it. Anywho, ba 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 da ba da ba. Get fired upon. Oh no, I can't do that. If I can't do that, I was. You can't switch weapon and reload in the same thing, can you?
Not really, no.
Okay, well then I'm switching to my Serpent Laser Corona. What? That's literally just what it's called, Serpent Laser Corona.
I mean, that's the area around the sun.
Yeah. I'm switching to that, pull it out, and I
And now
can't
we've been
pull action.
demonetized. Thanks so much, Benny.
I can't full around fire now that I pulled it out, can I?
You can't rapid fire now. You can take a
What
single
the-
shot, which...
I didn't drop the die. I'm still holding on to the dice, but you know what? I'm sure that hits. I'm just confused.
Yes, a 20 will hit.
I'm very confused. I didn't let go. Sure. What? All I did, I clicked. Why? I I literally moved to click it and drag it, and it's just like, no, well, we're gonna roll for you. Suck it. Do you want me to actually roll on him now, or do you just want to take that 9?
I'll take the 9. It's
Okay.
been rolled. I'm happy enough to take what has been rolled.
I would have rolled a 10 if I didn't.
Because that was enough to kill him anyway.
Yay.
He had 7 hit points left.
Oh, thank God. Everyone stand down.
Alright. So the security guards do actually stand down.
Everyone, let's all regroup in the office and let's do a little debrief.
Alright.
As Benny walks past the professor's just gonna whisper, "Space."
Thank you, Space Foundation. Why would you do that?
The professor will just walk away, chuckling.
If we locked him in a room that was just constantly saying space over and over again, would he just like blank out completely and not remember any of it?
The him not remembering is completely his choice.
Yep. I'm adding comedic effect to it for you guys.
Hell
Also, hey, is it just me, or am I missing a green thing around my icon?
Huh?
Look at my
Benny
icon.
does not have his little
He's not a friendly.
I also don't have my little dot that annotates that I'm alive.
That's probably by design.
Uh-oh. I kind of don't want to be in the same room with all those security guards because they were shooting at me and I was shooting at them.
Hang on.
I think there's a lot of animosity going on here.
All right, so we should
Let's do
probably
that.
we should
I'm
probably
gonna go
focus,
back here.
we should probably focus on anyone who needs healing. Does anyone need healing?
Most everyone needs healing.
All right, let's go about healing.
You guys and security guards. They are patching up wounds themselves. They have med kits with them. They're basically at this point like, what the F's going on?
All right. So yes, don't know. Pay for heals.
Like
what to do with this
Tarnheel's,
mess
I
now?
like Tarnheel's statement there. You've really been dead the whole time, ever since that crash. You didn't actually make it out of the crash.
You guys need to let me go.
We all just look at him and say at once, "Where do you think you are?"
Which crash? He's been in multiple.
The one with the speed racer.
There he goes, Speed Racer.
I see dead people.
Hi there, I'm Benny. I think the best course of action would be to head back to the estate, yes?
If
know
that's
what-
where you want to, that's where you want to go next.
Yeah, I think that's where it is safest considering what's gone down here. These individuals will be coming with me.
I would strongly prefer we get a cleaning squad from the nearest detachment of pick a temple to come deal with those things. They looked
Yes.
a little undeady.
That's probably a good idea. Can you call them? I bet he's just trying to go into "I'm a leader now" kind of stance. Like he's trying to make it like completely. Like, yes, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be ordering you guys. Yes, this is all supposed to be happening. Like he's trying to 100% play it off as I am not deceiving any of you at all.
Make a perception check then.
Oh boy. Well, I'm very good at perceiving things. 26.
Yep. You can tell that they know you're not the same Benny that's crumpled a skin pile in the other room.
Wait, what? Why are these guys protecting me?
Ask
Because
who they are.
protect-
Right, who? What is your security force? Again, what is your dispatch?
We're Robert Kingston's private security.
Right.
We protect him and his sons.
Fair enough. Okay, good. Just making sure that's clear. I wanted to make sure you weren't, security for this place. It's been a while for me, as you can clearly tell. As I can clearly tell. So yeah. Would be good to head back to the estate, figure out that place again. We need to get something done about those bodies.
Should probably end up calling the actual authorities on this one.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably already on their way. Like, there's no way that the security in this place didn't hear shots fired or get some sort of report.
Yep,
One of the security guards looks at their risk communicator, and yep, they're approximately 6 minutes out.
All right, good.
We better get going. Quick, Benny, you mind?
There's
Benny?
not terribly much to worry about. This is home. We're home. We're in a good place. We're in a safe place.
Benny,
Yes.
do you mind stepping in here for a minute? Follow.
We don't have a lot of minutes, but yeah, sure.
It won't take even a minute.
Okay. Why are you going into the bathroom?
It's soundproof.
Okay.
Right, boo?
So the first night we really met, what did we do?
The first time, we met at a dinner at a captain's table.
Yes.
I drugged you. Spent the
Okay.
night with you.
All right. You're you. That's good.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
He's got the silver. Oh, never mind. I'm not there.
I heard something that sounded like a influence.
Yep.
Or is Zim not there?
He's AFK from the from
Okay.
Fantasy Grounds, at least.
Okay, so when he comes back,
One
see
sec.
what the influences.
Sorry about that. Had to use the restroom, and on my way back, my nose is like, you need to sneeze.
Grab a spot of food that's ready for me. I'll be right back.
All right,
Fair enough.
let's see what this influence is. I'm
Remember
going to have
you.
to actually deny that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Remember, you can accept or decline.
I'm going to have to decline that one for story reasons.
Was he about to murk me? I feel like I was about to get murked.
He wanted
Oh
to
no,
bring
I
the
would
other
have.
two back.
I would have made. I would have made him accept that if that were the case. Don't worry, Benny.
He wanted to bring the other two back and have them be ongoing antagonists.
I'm sure we
But
have
no,
other ongoing antagonists.
I can say at this point that Robert and one of his clone sons are dead.
I
Oh, thank
don't
God.
like how that was phrased.
Well, his other cloned son is the Benny in the party, so
Allegedly.
no, you can run genetic tests. All three are genetically identical.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No. I think the thing that we're getting at is the fact that you know, how many others might there be out there?
Yeah, that was my phrasing of that.
Well, they said there was. He said there were only 2 clones.
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
he said a lot
he
of
was standing-
shit. That doesn't mean that we believe
was-
any of it.
Well, he was standing in a zone of truth at the time.
What you said doesn't affect him.
Yeah, that's
Just because he can lie doesn't mean he is lying. It just means he may have been lying.
There's plausible deniability either way. You guys give me. You guys mind giving me a second? Once I finish with this, we'll go. It just goes to
Yeah.
head through the room, and he wants to go and check the bodies respectfully, because they're technically kind of family. I mean, one's a
Would be
clone
possible-
of him, so I guess that's kind of like brother, but the other one was actually his father, so
Well, physically his father. The thing on the inside wasn't exactly.
yeah, but he is. This is the first time he's gotten to come to terms with, hey, Dad's dead now. Fuck. He's taking a moment to emotionally grieve and also kind of look him down, okay, is there anything important I need? He this is the first time he's patted down a body and not fully enjoyed it. Not been like, oh, is there money in here? He's just like, okay, let's just the essentials. Let's go.
All right. So the actual body part that's left on the ground, the clothing is completely destroyed. It looks like he really wasn't carrying anything else.
All right, and
You suspect that if it had turned into it, he was just going to hit really hard. But the drone on the inside was definitely the primary, or the majority of what he was.
right, and I'll check over Benny number 2, Mr. I wish I would have had a brother, but that's not an option today. Sad.
My hamster is getting antsy. If we be adventurers, let us adventure.
I'm going to have to deny that one as well, unfortunately.
Well, something is going to be happening with Benny in the next 1d4 hours.
I apologize, I'm back.
That is all I know.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right.
What was the influence?
It ended up being denied. It was the drones come back to life.
Ah,
And another denied influence where I walk back into the office and just KO for 1d4 hours.
oh,
I don't know why, but okay.
Excuse me, Benny.
Yeah.
At the risk of being insensitive, I would like to have the opportunity to
Take it.
All right. The professor is gonna call to the the retrograde and have one of the crew member bring down his science vessel to gather the bodies.
All right. As you do, one of the security guards pipes up that the rooftop access currently has their transport on it.
I appreciate that,
just-
but I would prefer to put it into a proper containment.
Well, it's more them noting that you can't land on the roof at the moment because they're currently parked there.
Oh no, we're gonna pull it next to the, shattered window.
Just hover it there.
Yeah. I'm sure there's enough space that we could get the bodies onto the vessel from the window there.
If you wanna try that, you're more than welcome to. Is there anything on Benny number 2, by the way?
No, it's the same.
Okay.
They were both pretty much just
They were
drones wearing
planning on
skin
this.
suits.
Yeah. All right.
So the security guards will call at this point that authorities are 2 minutes out from the building, and that
Alright.
they have a transport ready on the roof.
All right. So, Professor, if you want to stay behind and take care of those bodies, you're more than welcome to.
Yes, I will stay behind. Will one of you assist me as well? We could follow after you in the science vessel.
Right. We'll make sure to give you security clearance to land and fly and all that. Yeah.
Don't everyone volunteer at once.
I'm
I gotta
kind of
play
busy right
Doctor.
now.
I'll
Pellet.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
The next.
I guess I'll be going alone with the crew while you guys deal with the police then.
If you want to, or you can stay with the party. It's an
I thought that
opportunity.
I thought that
you don't-
Void Cloak and Ricky were going with you, but Pellet was staying behind.
I've got to play Doctor.
You do have your own security force now. You don't really need me for that.
That doesn't mean I don't want you.
I'll catch up. Don't worry.
Okay.
So maybe he's got that look again, like, oh.
This is like the one chance I'm probably gonna have to go home, so I'm not gonna pass it up. All right, let's extract. Last call. Anyone else? Ricky?
I'm going with
What?
these knuckleheads because they're all like hurt, and
Right.
like
Yeah. My
I feel like I should
my head
probably
just,
help.
I got a little bit of a headache myself too, but focus on them. They did some good work, and they're actually listening to me for once, which is nice.
So hold on. As Ricky looks over with like half of his head like hinged open. So like, which way would you be heading?
I assume I
To
live
the
to
west.
the north. I'd assume north.
Oh,
But I don't know.
Ricky.
I really don't know. That'd be up to.
What?
you.
Hey, no, just stop it.
Yes, so they'll be heading north to. Basically, they'll be taking Benny to Robert's penthouse apartment.
Gotcha. Would my thing be on the way there?
No, that would be a bit further out of town.
Gotcha. But in the same
Okay.
sort of general area.
I would
Well,
say in the same city.
Alright.
Actually, Benny pipes up. Does anyone know where my ship is?
No.
Probably at the race hangars.
Well, let's make a quick stop there first. It's been a long time.
Okay, Ricky. I know
What?
you take reduced healing from this, so let me know how much more than 7 points your reduced version of this is.
So you want to know how much I actually take?
Subtract 7 from how much healing you actually received, and let me know how much is left.
8.
Okay. So that would be. Do my.
So it'd heal 8.
All right, and then I would still have 9 fatigue. But does that heal fatigue or does that heal HP?
HP only, but the overhealing from it comes back to me.
Okay.
So that's what I was trying to
think
figure out
I-
is how much overhealing it was, and now that
I
figured
think you
that
get
out, I'm
1
fine.
because I took. I was at 6 HP damage, so you got one of those back then.
It would have been 2 back
Oh, cool. Okay,
because it healed 8.
2, yeah.
Just to
thanks.
for the record, I do need to stop on time or close to on time tonight.
How long do we have?
I'd say about 5, maybe a little bit more. 5 minutes.
Okay, so at this point we can call this combat event is over. You are able to retrieve the bodies into your ship. The security guards downstairs disperse. The rest of you are either on Zim's shuttle or take the security shuttle from the roof. And we can pick up when you get to the hangar. Because that's where you'll probably end up meeting up.
All right.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna be kind of poking around inside my own head, basically on the shuttle ride, trying to see exactly if I can fix this, because Ricky's not having a great time right now.
Fix what?
His intelligence disease from that critical hit.
That's a literally just a rest.
Okay.
So when you get a chance to rest, or in your case, sort of reboot.
Perfect. Every so often, he mutters to himself to shut up.
Yes, I thought you'd be telling Eddie to shut up.
Oh no.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, we can call it there for you, Zim. Make it easy.
Well, I mean, I still got about 4 minutes left on the battle.
Oh, okay. So continuing forward at this point, yeah. Any authorities you guys want to contact? Because Zim took the bodies, it's a little bit hard to positively identify who was there.
I mean, doesn't this place have security?
No, it has
Cameras
security,
and
but the
stuff?
thing is, you guys locked down the elevators.
No, I know, but like cameras and stuff.
Yeah, and you guys had access to them from your end because you were the ones renting it.
Yes, so we pull up the camera feeds, yeah?
And you're willing to share that with the authorities?
Well, I don't know if I'm there anymore, so...
Well, the problem there is the fact that, you shot first.
Yeah, you're right. Let's not share that.
In fact, before, while the professor's still waiting for the shuttle to arrive, the vessel, he's gonna find the hard drive for the cameras up here, at least for, room 6, and wipe them.
Do some hacking.
All right.
Preferably making it look like it was a system malfunction rather than, purposeful tampering.
All right. Room 6 and 7 would be where the information is stored. Room 7 being the main office, and room 6 sort of being a side office.
The professor waves a magnet at a hard drive. There you go.
So, what sort of bill are we looking at? So far.
You mean what sort of bill are you looking at?
Hmm. I said we as in, I mean, if I don't have enough, it's spilling over.
Let's see. We've got 4 windows, several doors,
Mm-hmm.
lots of
Mm-hmm.
blood, some explosions.
A few marble pillars with some bullet holes in it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Not to mention the tables.
Mm-hmm.
You will receive a rather angry email from the people you rented it from, basically with a "what the hell." It's all locked down for police investigations.
Long
Uh,
story.
they
I
they
send.
try and charge you 100,000,
Oh God.
but they're also including in there cleaning to rooms that you didn't damage or you didn't even visit. They're also trying to charge lost revenue for the police investigation.
Don't make me charge back on this. I'll do it.
Am I aware of this going on?
Keep the deposit. You earned it. That's what I send in like the voicemail back to him. But
Am
I was looking at
aware?
the contract, and aside from anything supernatural, which didn't happen, my security deposit covers any and all damages. Since we have not been convicted of a crime either, I checked that subsection, you better believe.
Okay, do I know this is happening?
I'll
Do I
take
know
the
this is
daily
going
rate.
on?
Keep the deposit.
Yeah,
hang
you
up.
can hear what's happening, Benny.
Okay. Benny's gonna go ahead and he's going to talk to one of his security and ask them to get someone to send basically a message to the. I don't know if this would be considered a hotel or what this would be. The owners of this establishment that Praxon will take the charges.
The security does not have the authority to make that call, and all of Praxilon's assets are currently frozen.
You're right. You're right. That's a stinker. Well, wish I could help. Oh well.
So after sending back a big message, basically saying that it's just a security deposit, they try and argue that there's far more damage here than your security deposit was designed to cover. They will.
Oh, sorry.
They will sell for 25,000. They said that they're happy to attempt to settle for 25,000.
Damn it. I'm digging through the contract. I want to find where it says like
The contract. By the contract, you can say "fuck you." I've paid. It's the security deposit.
That is the point of a security deposit. He is correct.
Somebody find me a fax machine. I'm doing this on a spite.
What are you?
We'll walk up to Ricky, put a hand on his
Scanner?
shoulder.
Ricky, fax machines haven't existed in eons.
I know. That's
We'll
exactly
walk
why
up
I
to
wanna
Ricky.
use it. Yeah.
Afterwards, he's saying, I think he's making up.
What?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello, I hear you.
Pellet will walk up to Ricky and put a hand on his shoulder, whispering something in his ear.
What are you saying to my ear?
I can cover it.
What? He doesn't even need to.
Yeah, at this point, like you guys don't have to.
Pellet will say it anyway. He
And
will
you see
offer.
company trying to weasel more money out of you guys.
Fine. I mean, I wasn't gonna. Here.
If it needs to happen, Pellet will do it.
Here's
Is
the
what
cell
he's saying.
phone. Call him back if you want. Just talk some friggin' sense into him. These weasels.
I want to point out I've got cousins who are. Never mind.
Metaphorical weasels. I say Inisoki.
fair.
If we want to come back, it'd be all right to have a decent reception.
I mean,
Welcome.
that's if
Yep.
we come back. What? First off, and second off, we could just go somewhere else.
It is
This
just
is-
an offer I am putting forward, and only to Ricky.
Okay, just okay. Like holds up his hands, backs off. Okay, fine. Okay.
Well, no one else but Ricky would be aware that this had just happened.
I mean, we've all
That's
been
it.
talking to Ricky about it, so
If you want to, I'm not going to stop you spending 25 grand. But there's no requirement to.
Yeah, he's just putting the offer forward to Ricky should it need to be done.
Pellet just wants to enjoy being rich this once.
He is offering in case it needs to be done.
All right, we're gonna need to call it at this point.
Yeah.
All right.
So thank you all so much for joining us for Retrograde Renegades Starfinder. We will be back next week with more. I will be back tomorrow with the first stream of our new D&D campaign, Serpent's Fable. So do come on by for that. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those things there on the website, as well as down in the description below. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of all of you that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you guys. I really couldn't do it without you all. Thank you to Wired and Red Might for those donations, helping us achieve that. And yeah, I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Take care.
Thank you
Bye.
for joining.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.
I'll see you all next time.